Thanks, Stan.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the table.
Yo.
Welcome back to another episode of Ghosts of Saltmarsh. How's everybody doing?
We're doing great.
Doing pretty good.
Kira, good to see you. Good to see you. Glad that you're here.
Glad to be here.
Yeah. We don't. I know it's. You probably couldn't tell. We don't have Kira with us here tonight.
Whoa. Oh.
Crazy.
This is my favorite
Our
campaign on the
This isn't Kira?
Our wonderful cleric is out of town to this weekend. So I will be assuming the role of Aelin for this session. So Aelin's doing well. How's everybody else doing?
Doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty neat.
Yeah.
Pretty all right.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah. We missed last session. I had to be out of town. So just a traveling family, I guess.
And you didn't get blown away.
I didn't get blown away. I had a close encounter with 3 tornadoes in Jonesboro, Mississippi. It was a little freaky. I didn't see them. They were within like 10, 15 miles, but there was 3 of them that came by our hotel. And at like 1 a.m, we all had to go down into the lobby, and like me, a couple of my colleagues, and 30 of our closest friends were hanging out down in the lobby of the Holiday Inn. And yeah, we're there for probably, 45 minutes. But in some areas, there's like golf ball sized hail. And there was a double tornado that came down like 10 miles north of us. It's pretty cool.
And this was Jonesboro, Mississippi, right?
Jonesboro.
Not even Arkansas.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Jonesboro, Arkansas.
I was like, man, I even heard of Jonesboro, Mississippi.
Yeah.
It's like, at least that.
It's all the same. It's all the same. It is wild though, because like once you leave Memphis and where there's like a little bit of terrain differential and go there, everything's just flat and there's no trees. So it's just windy as hell. Like the vans are like blowing off the road.
That's fine.
But we survived. And I guess as good a time as any to say me and Kira will not be here for our next session. My sister's getting married, and that is rehearsal dinner night. And so I would probably be excommunicated from my family if I played D&D instead of go to the...
Well, we could always show up, and we're just going to sporadically be level 13 and just be surprised.
Just rolling dice. Look
at us.
So we will be missing Saltmarsh on the 11th. I may pick y'all's brains and see maybe if there's an alternate day or something we can play, because we just missed a lot. But if not, that's fine. We'll be back with Spelljammer that following Wednesday and Shattered Obelisk next Friday. So we got plenty of content here. And if you haven't gone back and watched some of our other campaigns, you should. They're a good time. All right. Enough of that. We need a recap. Who want to do it?
No one volunteers. I can cover it.
Bueller?
You got it.
Okay.
You
take
got
it away. All right. So I think 3 significant events happened to us last time. We start off in this abandoned ship that has spiders and all sorts of nasties in it. We're doing a little exploring. We're here for, I believe, a blue box with a sigil on it. Take back to some rich guy whose company's failing, but we're his bread and butter to get him back up there. So, and he offered us a good chunk of change, if I recall. So, we're looking for this box, exploring this ship. We've already dealt with crazy orc Spider-Man and all this gross stuff and all and whatnot, but we're exploring this ship. We head to the front, open a door. Bunch of skeletons and undead things start rising up. We collectively nod and shut the door and leave. We then decide to go below deck, deep below deck, to the bottom. I forget what the name is for the down side of a ship. Super below deck, because we weren't like 1 level down, we were 2.
Steerage?
It was partially flooded, with tons of crap just lined up against the northern wall. And in there were the most deadly, dangerous gas I've encountered in my life. I believe I was paralyzed for maybe the whole fight. I don't know. They almost took us down.
Feels like it.
It did. It felt like it.
That was a tough fight.
But we handled it. We're alive. And we found our box. I think. I'm pretty sure. We kind of just got it, and then the ship started making these weird sounds, started creaking extra hard. I mean, it's already a surprise it's still afloat, but the creaking got louder and turned to cracking. And then, as we're trying to head back up, turns out there's something causing said creaking and cracking. As a tentacle the size of maybe, I don't know, 6 of me comes busting through the wall and rips a hole in the side of the ship. At that point we know, okay, we need to go now. During said process of going now, the door inside holding all those undead that we collectively said no to got broken down. So they were also piling out trying to bail. So it becomes almost a skirmish to get up to the upper deck of that ship and to our friends who are hopefully, fingers crossed, please be there, ready to help us out. So we're fighting through these undead trying to go up. More tentacles cracking through the ship, start grabbing onto the ship. Tentacle comes in, grabs a random skeleton, just rips out. But we all make it above deck as water starts pooling and following us. The whole thing's going down. It may be like ankle deep when I'm up top on the top of the boat. But there's our buddies right there waiting on us. I think you shot a firework off just in case. Make sure to alert him. You got up there way before us. I remember him getting up there real quick.
We were like third.
But we were able to get in said boat with this heavy box. Turns out that blue box, crate, huge. You maybe were trying to get it up that ladder? Yeah. I don't think it was me. I think y'all took care of it. It was you.
We yeeted it up. I think, yeah. It was them, yeah.
Well, at least Kugal and Aelin carried it the majority of the way.
Yeah.
And y'all handled it pristine. We got it up there. And we got it on our little life raft. Our little skivvy, whatever it is. Rowboat.
Yeah, rowboat.
A dinky.
A dinghy.
We were rowing away.
We're making our way back to the cease and desist.
Right.
And we see the ship get pulled down.
Fantastic recap.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Here's a skull. That gives you heroic inspiration for the night. If you don't use it, you lose it. As always. As always, the best inspiration. Fantastic, beautiful inspiration.
I come here to get away from it.
Yeah. My bad. Sorry. Okay. Fantastic recap. Thank you, sir. And with that, let's get into tonight's episode of The Ghosts of Saltmarsh. Oh, that's loud. Yeah. Okay, so you all are piled into this little rowboat with these two dwarves rowing as hard as they can away from the Emperor of the Seas demise. And again, looking back, you see the rough water and a few remaining tentacles still kind of slithering back down into the depths. Debris floats all around, a few bodies even still floating on the top of the water there. You hear one of the dwarves turn around and say, what the fuck was that? Did y'all summon something in there?
We're just glad to be here.
We know. We didn't summon anything. I don't think I've ever experienced anything like that in my life.
I'll turn to our little dwarven buddies with my dented-in helmet, ichor-covered armor, like just goo
You're
from
doing
the
great.
gas and everything. Still bleeding a little bit, definitely way beyond bloodied, and just say, "It's been a lot, man. Just let's get to the boat."
You don't have to tell me twice. And they continue to row. And as you kind of look back, it seemed now that the adrenaline is still going, but maybe starting to die down a little bit. You can tell that creature, it didn't seem to have any kind of interest in anything else around. It dragged that ship down and has just disappeared.
Should have took a picture of it.
It's a Kodak moment.
Well, we made it. That's all that matters. And we got what we came for.
Looking at the blue box, we did. Good on that. Good carrying that and getting it here. I hope it's worth it.
Aelin says, that man, he needs to pay us extra for this. He didn't tell us there was going to be sea monsters and warlocks and transforming people. This is bullshit. I'm getting money. I've got to buy even more things for my dog now.
That's actually a fair point. I feel like
It is, Aelin.
I feel like we could say a little bonus, please, when we get back. Aelin, if you think that's going to work, I'll leave it to you to sow that seed.
We'll see.
Well, we were promised a lot of money.
Indeed, we were. I don't even remember how much. I feel like Red, you're kind of feel like that's your thing, and Aelin.
It takes probably about 10 minutes to get the boat back to the Sea Ghost. Once you get there, the two dwarves kind of attach the rowboat to the side of the hull. A rope net kind of gets thrown down, allowing you all to climb up, and both the dwarves kind of hold on to the net and kind of gesture for you to climb on up.
I'll go ahead and climb up and try to assist getting blue box up. Someone's push up. Help me push pull.
Yes.
I can help you with that.
Please, Aelin, please, if you want to take charge, actually, I would appreciate it of such an endeavor.
Just a reminder, the reward was 10,000 gold for the city's defense.
That's we really. Hold on.
And then 800 or 1,200, because I wrote both, will be used for the stock and repairs of our boat.
Did we really? I don't even remember.
He said 10,000 gold for town defense.
That is a lot of
A lot
money.
of money. It's a lot of money on that box.
I just looked down at the box for a second.
Those
just
promissory
paused.
notes.
You don't think there's like?
It's magically sealed.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, I can tell now just looking at it. Like,
Yeah, but you can
It's-
probably. There's ways around stuff like that.
yeah, but the money is in like his name. If anything, I would imagine a promissory note says, this person has this much, and we'll give you this, and I'm sure it's standardized. I mean, you want to just we can stop being good people now, and just we can just go somewhere and break it.
No, Red. Don't
we
put such notions in our crew's mind. Good job, everybody.
There's-
Hold it tight. With mission, I'll hit my armor twice. Accomplished. We're all alive. Appreciate you not bailing on us.
Thank you.
The dwarf sees you and Aelin start to lift the box up. We can just hoist that up with a rope.
We have been in emergency mode for the last 15 minutes,
Yes.
so it's we've been doing this. I appreciate the offer.
Feels
Do we
like
already
it's
have
been
it up?
weeks.
No, it's like what?
If you could get to hoisting, that would be amazing. Please.
You hear him call up for some additional help, and ropes. A couple ropes come down, and you see the two dwarves start to kind of tie it around the box.
This may be our boat, but this is our first day. So do not.
It was our first day.
I believe we've been out here for 5 days.
Well, it's our first trip.
Oh, first trip. All right.
Trip one.
Aelin goes to climb up. I've got to check on my dog. Gotta check on.
Oh yeah, Nicholas, Red. That was
No.
no.
Colt Nicholas.
Forget that. Oh, that's the orb, right? Now hold that little
Cindy.
thing she gave me.
Cindy.
Cindy.
Susan.
That's right.
Susan.
Mm-hmm.
Soy sauce.
Soy sauce.
Cindy.
Sandy.
You knew this.
Sandy. I knew that. I was just testing it. Google. He didn't have it.
Well, y'all got this. I'm gonna go check on Cindy. And you see her climb up.
Soy sauce is what I call it.
Aelin scurries up the rope, and you lose sight of her.
We're on top of the boat now, right?
You can be.
I want to be on top of the boat.
You're on top of the boat.
Just Lay down.
Well,
Stretch it out.
You don't look too great, Cole.
no, I
I don't either. I'm kind of bleached up.
There's blood still like coming out of your ears.
I'm gonna do a quick little 30-minute relaxation session, and I'll push in my chest, and the armor goes back to that centerpiece, and I will detach it from me, and it just looks beaten and just like bent. I'm gonna spend a bit of time just fixing up my stuff.
Okay.
Google is gonna get like one buckle undone and just gonna pull out like a gassed ear. Oh. Just tries to shake everything out.
How'd that get in there? You see, when you do that, you see another one of the like dwarven like workers from the side just looking. Walk off.
All part of the job.
What are we doing? You're just laying out. You're just starfished out on the top deck.
Just don't step on me.
Okay. As you're laying there for a second, eventually you see a figure walk up and just kind of walk up above your head and just kind of look down, and you see it's Captain Ironhand.
Yes, Captain.
Well, what the fuck happened over there?
It was a vacation. I don't know. The Kraken. That was not us. The Kraken was not us.
I'm sure it was a kraken.
I don't know what it was. I mean, I've heard stories on the seas about giant tentacle creatures.
There are more than a few. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of octopus and squid and other things from other sailors over the years. Who knows what that thing was? It was going to take us down if we didn't get off.
Was the ship inhabited?
There was scary stuff on it. Like ghoul things and weird shapeshift people.
Undead.
There was stuff in the wet part in the bottom. I don't know. And then there were skeletons.
The crew got bamboozled. I'll put my armor aside real quick and say Red actually has the log of what went down. They took on a visitor, and it sort of betrayed him, I should say. Ate him over time.
Oh yeah, and then there was that big scary undead dude with the blood runes and everything. He was the big bean guy.
I don't know if he was undead necessarily. Looked more like some weird shaman orc fella.
Yeah, maybe the book tail things and I have the book if I still have it. I think I do.
Yeah, it's just like a log of
Yeah. Here you go, and I just like.
She says, "Thank you.
You may want
this. I'm genuinely astounded at how quickly it seemed like everything happened. It's not often you see a beast like that just come out of nowhere unprovoked."
Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. I'm glad we're on this boat though.
Could we ask the captain what they saw from their end?
Yeah.
Did it just show up? Did they see some sort of a plume of light come down?
Yeah,
and
what did it look like over there? Over
Well,
here.
we saw you all board the vessel and kind of took some time to look around. Visibility was a bit low from where we were, but with the fog and rain and all. But once we saw you go in, I don't know, 30 minutes, 40 minutes goes by, and all of a sudden we start seeing the water churning beneath the boat. And then, well, I'm sure you know what happened next.
Okay.
Fascinating.
Back to everything we've seen on that ship. And I pause for a moment because that thing coming out of nowhere, and now Iron Hand mentioning something about it too, being very odd. At first, Colt chalked it up to just a creature saw a toy and it just randomly chose it. But hearing how uncommon it is, starts thinking, was there something on that boat that maybe would have baited this somehow that it missed? Something with a weird sigil? Anything back in my memory banks.
And you're, are you thinking back on like your own experiences, or are you asking Captain Ironhand?
I'm just thinking back on my own experiences wandering through that partially abandoned ship.
Okay, make a history check.
Big history. Holy cow. 26.
That's actually very good. So, as an artificer, there's not a lot that you can recall. However, as a man of the sea, a dock worker, you hear a lot of stories, a lot of tales, and you've probably chalked most of them up to just imagination and people wanting to, make up shit for the sake of like feeling heroic. Occasionally there'd be some detail to it. However, out of all of those stories, there was only maybe one or two, maybe, credible giant sea creature, like tentacled sea creature attacks on boats. Because, I mean, if for no other reason, the boat came back. There are plenty of documented instances of, whirlpools and other, creatures, attacking, and pirates attacking vessels. Very rare for like a kraken or an octopus or some other gigantic tentacled creature to just seemingly unprovoked take something down like that.
Brad's lucky is getting struck by lightning having something like that go down. I'll say out loud.
Yes, quite rare for something like that to happen. I mean, I have seen them before, but not in this kind of scenario. But now that I think of it, it seems like there's been a plethora of just odd attacks by creatures that have not been seen or been a problem for a generation. I mean, Sahuagin? Are you fucking kidding me? They stay to the deeps.
It's all coming together.
Yeah, next thing you know, there's going to be hordes of undead approaching from the beaches of Saltmarsh, right? Wouldn't that be crazy?
It certainly seems like
You see
that's
Captain
all...
Ironhand still just stoically looking at you. Sorry, didn't mean to.
Oh, no. I mean, it kind of aligns with what the lizard folk were saying and all of that about what's going on with them and those people and what we saw. And now we've got these weird attacks and stuff. It's all leading to something.
So you believe there's a catalyst for this, and that's not just some coincidence?
The lizard folk representative may have some more to, refresh us on in town, but
Apparently alliances are being formed. The Sahuagin have their own thing going on with someone or something. Who knows? We have no idea. Maybe we should have asked the creature. Someone came and talk. You do that, Google. You talk with Mayor Aelin. You want to have those? No. Well, who knows then?
You look over and you see Aelin's just like laying on the floor with the dog, just.
If it's I don't know. Chalking up to coincidence seems like too much.
no coincidence. Something's happened.
But at the same time, I look back to the ship that's no longer just like nothing's there at all.
Right.
It ain't coming after this ship.
Yet. We are headed home, right, Captain?
If that's where you'd like to go.
Yes.
Captain, let's go ahead and let's
go.
Let's go ahead and
Let's
peace
go.
out this area just to be safe.
Okay.
Away we go.
She kind of looks up and
Tally-ho.
yells out, "All right, everyone, it's time to go!" And you see the hustle and bustle kind of amp up about 15% from what was already going on. You see the big blue box hoisted onto the top deck. Like 2 or 3 dwarves are kind of wrenching it up there, and then they get it down there and kind of start securing it. The sails furl down, and it doesn't take long, especially kind of in this kind of rainy, foggy storm, that you pick up the pace and start the journey, 5-day journey home.
It's still evening, right? It's still storming, kind of a mess.
With the trip home, is anybody doing what are we all doing? Kind of, I'm going to go through each person here and kind of ask what your daily routine will be. So start with you, Red.
I kind of want to practice teleporting.
Yeah, you can do that, huh?
Like just kind of like misty stepping,
Okay.
but then like trying to like do like a cantrip or something right before I leave. Just trying to like they seem to be getting caught in spots, and I need to like be better about zipping
Doing
away.
agility training here?
Yeah, there's some like poof, poof, yeah, some nightcrawler kind of stuff.
Okay. So what kind of cantrips are you just shooting out?
Probably just like Ray of Frost, just like kind of like dropping it right where I leave or something like that.
Okay. Okay. So that and then just regular activity, eat, sleep.
Yeah, probably fishing.
Okay, do a little bit of fishing.
Unintentionally, just like I'm on a boat on water.
Gotta fish.
It's just like doing it.
Okay.
I know how to do this.
Aylin is going to kind of do her best. Well, her primary thing is going to be working with the dog and trying to train it to do obey commands, as well as trying to help out in the kitchen if she can, without being
Chef.
scared off by our dear chef there. Kugal, what's Kugal's itinerary look like during this journey back?
So, since he likes to spend a lot more time instead of like the crow's nest, just kind of out of the way, just kind of keeping an eye on what's going on. The Torin, he's up there a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is he kind of like, I don't know, tricky, scoundrelly? I know he's like lost an eye and he's like kind of eccentric. Like, if he had a class, what would you say it might be?
Maybe somewhat like roguish almost.
I think Kugal needs, like, since it, like, with his warlockiness, his religion units, he doesn't necessarily need a mentor, but I think he kind of glomps onto like Torin just because he's eccentric, he's kind of weird, he finds him kind of fascinating, and so he just like strikes up kind of like that young and interesting and the old eccentric friendship. So he kind of hangs out with him a lot.
Okay.
And they just kind of shoot the shit.
Okay.
And he like gets a lot of stories from him. I think,
Okay.
hang out.
I love it. Okay. Colt, what's going on with you?
I'm doing 3 unique things and then a daily thing.
Okay.
The 3 unique things are in this order. I fix up my armor
Okay.
as best as I can, get it back up to stuff. That only takes a few hours. Second thing is I have a quick conversation with Aylin. And the third thing is I have a quick conversation with Google.
Okay.
Fine.
We wanting to knock those conversations out day one, or we wanting to stretch them out?
Day 1, 'cause I'm immediately trying to find some answers.
Okay.
Be that way.
Okay.
Don't talk to me.
We'll start with that since we're doing immediate. So the ship has kind of started and turned and
Go.
starts sailing. Yeah, exactly. Aylin, you see, is just again over, just loving on some animals.
Hey, Aylin.
Oh, hey Cole.
You're hanging out with your dog is very nice. Cindy is doing well, I take it?
Cindy's great. I was a bit worried about her with, the whole giant kraken coming out of the water. I would have been very upset if something had happened, but she's in good hands.
That's good. That's good. Well,
I would have killed someone.
that I would not be surprised, and they would probably deserve it if something had happened to her. So
Yes,
I
they
get
would.
it. I get it. But I'm here for more than a little bit than pleasantries. I had a question to see if you could maybe divine some answers for us. You sometimes ask your God some things, and he sometimes actually responds, right?
Yeah, Valkyr is great.
Yeah, I mean, it gave him a leg fully going. That's crazy. That's some out there magic.
Sometimes I speak to him and I feel like he doesn't listen, but I suppose that's his prerogative. He can listen or not. I'm still gonna kick ass.
And you should always do that. That's the way to go about it. Don't be discouraged. But I was wondering if maybe he would have some divine insight as to what just happened to us. A damn sea monster literally came out of nowhere, ripped down a broken and decrepit boat. That seems beyond coincidental. Like some big force could, I mean, I'm speculating, of course. Some big force causing some weird stuff. So maybe there's something other worldly thing happening here? Maybe he would have an answer?
It's possible. I can try and, pray over the next few days and see if I can get an answer. But truthfully, the divine has often been blamed for coincidences. And it's possible that this could just be a coincidence, or it could be something worse. I'll ask. I'll see if he talks to me.
I appreciate that. I figure, he may throw us a leg. Who knows?
That was good. That was good.
I appreciate it though, Aelin. I'm gonna try to have this conversation with Kugal, even though he may be a different god person, just to see where maybe he can do something.
Valkyr seems to speak to him differently than he speaks to me.
Yeah, I don't think Valkyr's more about the soul sucking. So maybe I'm not gonna bring that up, but I'm gonna.
Perhaps we serve two different purposes in his army.
And that might be true. That could be very true. I'm going to see if maybe Valkyr will have some words with him too. But I appreciate it. You check up on that. All right. And I go to find Kugal.
Okay. Maybe Kugal supplies the divine energy for Valkyr. I don't know. See her just kind of like pondering.
All right. So where's Kugal right now? What's he doing?
He's hanging off the front of the ship with his legs just hanging off the side, holding on to like the whale, like the rail.
On like the ledge a little bit. The edge. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just kind of chilling right now.
I want to start walking up to him, and before I'm about like 10 feet out. Hey, Kugal, how's it going, man?
Hey, everything's
Man.
good. How are you doing?
It's good. It's good. I'm doing all right. I just came to ask you if you could maybe find an answer for us here. I know you're kind of a man of Valkyr, I think. Maybe. Is that right?
I mean, once upon a time, yes, but I really think things have shifted in a rather different direction.
That makes sense. I've I'm not really a big god person, but I've read some texts and I've seen some people, and none of them. That's not important. Either way, is there some divine thing that speaks to you sometimes, or you commune with?
Torin is still here, like, with you, still, and he's like, yeah, what's going on with that? What are we talking about?
God stuff. Just
Thoughts.
I don't think we so much as talk. I mean, there may be a communication there, but it's
okay. All right.
feeling, it's emotion, it's a word.
That could
if
be
you're lucky.
That could be a step. That could work.
Okay.
I was
What do you
wondering if you could somehow get some feeling or some even a word of maybe finding out about the event that just took place with us. We just got off an abandoned ship that got attacked by, I want to say a kraken because giant tentacles. I could be wrong on that, but it ripped it down, did whatever it wanted to do with said ship, and just left. I looked down at the boat around us, left this one totally alone. So I was thinking there may be something more big going on here, and maybe your god patron. Your patron could have a little insight on that.
Well, let me see what I can do. And I will let you know soon.
You take your time, Google. We got a few days ahead of us. Just keep it in mind. And I'll walk away. I will then spend the rest of my days working on some schematics for enhanced defenses on this ship.
Okay. Like the ones you drew out from before?
Fine tuning.
Okay. Can you walk me through those again?
So the idea is like enhanced barricades on the side of the boat, except there's retractable hooks. It's like a ton of fish hooks
Right.
that go the opposite way.
Right.
So they'll come down and crook up when I pull ropes on each one. You got to go around it. I could probably connect them all. You got to be real damn strong to do them all at once, though. But essentially, they're laying flat, turned around, and when you pull the rope, they whisk up. So if anything's scaling the boat, hands are going through, they're getting skewered and stuff. It's real
So it would like
tough to get back on the boat.
it could be a real problem for like an anus. They go up like that.
Yeah, probably, yeah. The anus would be like, I don't even talk about it, it's graphic. But the idea in mind, because the Sahuagin are out there and clearly our enemies, I don't want to get like, we're in the middle of the night resting and there's like a guerrilla group just slowly creeping on the boat or something.
Sure.
I want to have those deployed while we're all resting. So
Okay.
that way if something's coming up, we go, oh, we're under attack. We handle
Okay.
it.
So something we want to try and design and implement once we get back to Saltmarsh.
Mm-hmm. It'll
Okay.
take a little time, but I can do it.
Okay. All right. Red, I'm gonna have you make
Fishing check.
we're gonna do some fishing here real quick.
Oh yeah.
I need you to make a survival check. DC is gonna be 10 on this, and this is to try to like vibe out and find like what's the best fishing spot right now.
Cool. All right. So would you say this is using my fishing tackle because I have harvest the water as my fisher and I get an advantage on ability checks with fishing tackle?
I'd say this directly pertains to fishing. So yeah.
That's right. I can harvest water. Well, that was a nat 20, so I'm not gonna roll.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna roll.
feast.
Okay.
Getting some marlin tonight.
You're kind of pulling out your bait and tackle and everything, and as you're just scanning around the boat, you see just you don't see anything necessarily like fish jumping out of the water or anything, but there's a spot off the side of the boat. You just feel like it's got this. There's something special about this spot. It just feels right. So you go and you cast your rod and reel out there. Now I need you to make another survival check. This is also fishing directly. This is DC 15.
Probably make a net gun that you shoot and when you just retract it. That'd be pretty cool, right?
I was only 10.
So you do though catch a few fish. You catch actually 3 fish over the course of this person. They're not the biggest fish, but a couple smaller like redfish. Still some good eating. So well done there. And we'll kind of circle back to that. Kugal, in speaking with Torin, you guys, what are you asking him about? Anything specific, or just kind of making small talk with him, kind of over the course of these 5 days?
As like a weird kind of old guy, I'm sure he's got like stories. A scrape in a bar, pickpocketing people.
Oh yes, plenty of bar stories.
When he had to escape some hidden jungle with natives chasing after him or something like that. I think Kugal would even in his younger pranky kindness is gonna wander around the ship and mask many faces to somebody every once in a while, and then just screw with people. Somebody walks by and sees the captain, hey captain, and then I walk through as the captain too, and then coming out a different hallway and just totally screw him up or something.
Just general buggery.
Yeah.
Okay. And through the course of these shenanigans, you even convinced Torin to kind of go in on it with you, and come up to you as the captain and ask you questions and things like that in front of the rest of the crew. The other things that he talks about his various shenanigans in taverns, bar fights that he's gotten in, places that he'd had to kind of sweet talk his way out of, even though it was a little more difficult. And through all this, every now and again he'll adjust his eye a little bit because it started to lilt off to the side. And you start to kind of pick up on a little bit of a theme from him of kind of how to maneuver in kind of difficult situations. And he teaches you a few, during other people's time to watch, kind of tries to teach you some flourishes and things like that that he's picked up throughout the years. Colt, in repairing your armor, You're no stranger to this process.
A lot of mending.
You've mended this armor plenty of times before, so no issue. Over the course of probably the first day and a half to 2 days of like getting that perfect and kind of back how you wanted. I will also utilize this time to say you will all benefit from a long rest, so you can all long rest and get it back. Your spell slots and your health. I will do this for Aelin as well real quick.
You got big health now, man.
Y'all did get some big
Level
health.
6 health.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here.
Yeah, my monstrous giant.
Okay, well, not still up there. Not getting one shot, hopefully, anytime soon.
A couple of days pass. You get out of this, dreary weather pretty quickly after the first day. And each night, the boat will. It kind of varies. If the seas are pretty good, pretty smooth, y'all have proceeded on. However, in some of the a little bit maybe choppier water, you'd kind of stop at night and anchor down, just to make sure that you didn't run into anything that you couldn't see. The night 4. I would say at night you're kind of are you still practicing your?
Yeah, here and there. Not trying to freeze up the whole deck. But.
Yeah. It's about this time Bram comes up to you, and his kind of hulking self walks up and says, "Hey." And you're like
Yes.
standing like there's an ice sheet right there.
Yes.
Are you going to make my deck hazardous the entire trip back?
No, I can get rid of it. It's cool. It's fine. It's just magic ice.
What's the difference between magic ice and non-magic ice?
It looks like this, and I do some like sparks, just to try and
Look at it shimmer.
lighten the mood.
he like swats your hand down.
No, it's just magic.
This is a slip and fall risk.
Yeah, and
I'll not have my crew slipping and breaking their necks because you're out here doing fuck all. What are you even doing?
I don't want to be the wrong kind of a-hole, but if I said magic things, I don't think you would appreciate it.
You'd be right. I would not appreciate that.
I am working on battle tactics involving magic.
And you need to slip up my deck to do it?
Yeah, maybe. But it's just, trying to do this and this and this. It's all good. It's okay. It's fine. And then I make I do another prestidigitation of like a hazard sign, little yellow, just like it's little bitty according to the description.
Little exclamation blinking or something.
Yeah, just a little
looks
caution
down at
yellow. See? And I have to do it again to keep it going. And then,
I'll just kind of run by and scream, "I'm training for my dexterity," and I go sliding across the deck.
he's with us.
Make an acrobatics check for me. Don't roll a 1.
That'd be great.
Close. So technically a 3.
So you run past this expecting there to be a bit more slick area than there actually is, and so the heel of your boot catches on the first dry spot, and you face plant down onto the deck, and you will actually take a little bit of damage here. You take 2 bludgeoning damage. You kind of get up with a bloody nose, and Bram just stands there. He hasn't moved, and he's just staring at you.
Okay. Kugo, are you okay? Are you okay? Do you need some help? Do you need some help?
I'll be all right. Knock the wind out of me.
And I do the warm sensation to melt the ice just a little bit.
Meanwhile, Bram looks over to the side, and he sees Aelin on the other side of the deck with Cindy, and she seems to be trying to teach Cindy how to poop off the side of the boat, but instead Cindy just takes a shit right on the deck.
You have some other problems.
I'm gonna piss him off.
Oh my god.
I guess we're lucky this is our boat, right? Like, or we own this place.
Be careful.
Yes.
And
yes.
he walks off of it. You see him.
Yes.
You hear him just kind of like muttering a few things under his breath. Fucking adventurers think they're. Stomps off. I'm
glad you're okay, Kugo. You have a little bit of a busted lip. You took a face. I'm sorry. I didn't see the OSHA sign or whatever on the thing. Know your rights.
I
in
ran to the
Saltmarsh.
ice.
Do we need to fill out an incident report since it's our place?
The night progresses. You can try to do a little bit of night fishing if you'd like, or you can call it a night.
I'll take my fish. I guess I had to put them in a bucket or something. I'll just take it back to the kitchen.
Yeah. So you
here
could
you
have
go.
dropped that off to Samlin.
Salmon, here we go. Today's catch, if you will.
Oh, finally! Something fresh to cook with.
That's right.
Oh, this will
Hopefully
be
there'll
great.
More of it where it's coming from.
And you hear him start to, I could pair this with it. And you kind of start to go peruse through the stocks of food there. Kugal, what are you... about this time, it ends up being the watch time for Torin. So he kind of climbs up into the crow's nest and is just kind of looking out and around. What are you doing now?
No, I was probably, I'd say Kugel would probably join him and ask him, what some of his life experiences, if he had experienced anything like the creature that we had dealt with, and see if he had any insight on it as well.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't, everything's quiet, Kugel would kind of, soul search and ask his patron, if there was any kind of insight.
Okay. No, I'd never seen no tentacled monster before. I heard about them. Never seen them. I mean, how do you even fight that? Did you stab it?
There might have been a blow or two, but we weren't making an effort for that. We were just trying to get the heck out of there.
I wonder how tough its flesh is. Did you eat it? Could ask Samlin. That'd even be good. Had calamari. Just be big calamari.
Bet it's tough.
You didn't cut off any of it? What about your friends? They cut off any of it?
I wasn't looking. But next time, though.
You probably had bigger concerns.
Yeah, indeed. But next time, though, I'll definitely try to keep it in mind. I'll save you a chunk.
Well, if we fight another one, then I want to bite.
Absolutely.
All right. And you see him kind of go back to looking out. Make a religion check for me.
What do you think? It should be really good. 17 plus 6.
Okay.
That was really good.
You sit down up in the crow's nest. It's a little cramped, but there's enough room. And you and Torin are pretty much buddies now, so he doesn't mind.
I mean, I'm not
you
going to
being
snuggle
there.
up on him or anything.
Right. You could. And you find yourself kind of dozing off into a bit of a trance. And in that stream of consciousness, reaching out, is there a higher meaning to this?
I'll kind of wrap up my half cloak kind of thing and just kind of snuggle up and get dark.
Okay. And how would you, in your mind's eye, right? Like, how are you wording this?
This is, he's going to send out just more feeling and image rather than saying hey, where did this thing come from? It's going to be questioning, tentacle, fear.
You, as you're kind of soul searching this, you don't hear a voice. It's more of like a feeling that you have. And a few of these feelings wash over you. One of them is that of almost like you're in the presence of something that is incomprehensible. Just this massive weight, almost. You then feel this this kind of this feeling welling up in you a bit that as you see kind of multiple figures in your mind's eye sort of washing into each other and kind of almost like fighting each other, right? And it just turns into chaos, and then you just get this feeling almost like you're seeing through the eyes of something that again is just you can't even comprehend the power that is, and it just, you feel like this is just so beneath your scope to even care about. But it does acknowledge that maybe that there is something.
I'm gonna get a good shiver and snap awake.
I'm reading, by the way.
You're reading?
Reading now. Schematic for a few days now. I'm reading.
Okay.
My family book.
How long are we reading?
Anytime I've been awake, I kind of checked out the crew, and then I'd normally just hang out back in our little barracks.
Okay.
I guess we're in hammocks or something, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I can pull up the ship here again for y'all.
I've just been hanging out in one of them, just whichever one I've laid claim to for the time being, and reading The Truth in the Sea. See if I can, glean any other neat thingies, because I remember the book just like laying into me at one point with knowledge. Back when we were in that crypt with that weird undead haunted place.
There we go. So yeah, y'all's bunk is all a shared bunk right up here at the front. So you kind of have a whole like little living quarters where you all are able to hang out. Aelin is actually in there laying as well in her hammock. Dog is up there
in the hammock.
In the hammock as well. The dog is actually laying on its back, and its like paws are just like
it's comfy,
just
like
resting. This, like just splayed out. And Aelin seems to have kind of dozed off already in the hammock, just kind of lightly rocking with the waves of the water. Kugal, when you come to, you're not sure how much time has passed, how long you've been out. But when you do, you hear Torin under his breath. And he's kind of like covering up one of his eyes. And he seems to be looking down at the deck. And then you hear him call out, "Hey! Hey! 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 Hey!" And when you turn to look over the edge, you see a couple things. Your first instinct is to look at the water. In the water, you see two large, great white sharks just floating kind of out there. Their black eyes just seem to be voids, looking really at nothing. The next thing you see, you look down at the deck, and there are two large Sahuagins standing on the deck. And they currently have a dwarf in their arms, one of them, and they slit its throat and push it over into the water, and you see the sharks.
Oh, damn.
I need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative right now. Got the boat up there, but I'm going to use this as just kind of like a more exploded view of everything.
Oh, nope. I can grab this end and kind of help lower it. See, this is exactly what I was talking about. We need those fish hooks on the side. Cue them up at night. Would have heard a before they got up there. I'll be honest, I didn't expect to be dick with on the way home.
Yeah.
Good thing Kugal's ready, though. He's in the middle.
Yeah, he's ready.
Ready to fire off.
Here. Down there. I didn't have a whole lot of like regular villagers prepared or anything, so we're just going to use a couple of random minis here for that. Just to represent, because I actually have minis with these, I just forgot to grab them. Here. Here. So this one up here would have been kind of minding the kind of the wheel of the ship, but since it's not moving at the moment, they weren't like actively steering. They were kind of just looking off into the water there. Let me put this. This one here is actually going to be Captain Ironhand.
Nice.
All right, Kugal.
14.
14. Red.
4.
4. Let's see. I need to roll for Aelin real quick. That was actually pretty good. She rolled an 18. Colt.
14.
14. And Captain Ironhand rolls a natural freaking 20.
See the master in work.
And then our Sahuagin. Ooh, one of the Sahuagin also rolled a nat 20.
Oh, I have disadvantage still. My heavy boy.
And the other one,
Clank,
not
clank.
definitely not a nat 20. All right. So they are going to. You're kind of up in the crow's nest there.
Would I have a chance to kind of yell down, "Under attack!" You know,
Yep.
just to get to my attention?
Yeah, just kind of. If I'd say if you want to do that as a bonus action, you can.
Okay.
To kind of like, hey, 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 hey.
With my flares. Instead of a couple of fireworks.
These Sahuagin look quite a bit more imposing than some of the ones that you've fought before. And they both are carrying this large blade in their hands. And it almost has like this void energy kind of going along it. And what is essentially a one-hand sword to them would probably be like a two-handed weapon for most of you. This first one just takes off, sees this other crew member here. Runs up with its blade and is going to make a flurry of attacks with it. The first one, he is able to dodge out of the way. The second, he's also able to kind of roll out of the way as that sword hits the top deck. The third one is going to hit, though. And that is going to be... for 8 slashing damage against this one here. And that's going to end its turn, which is actually going to bring us to Captain Ironhand, who turns to you quickly and is like, Redimir,
Yes.
we've got a problem.
Yes, we do.
And she will use her turn. She is going to actually kind of like leg up on the railing and just kind of jump off. And kind of land on her feet, though.
Splat
Magic.
Yeah, she dies. She breaks her neck.
No.
And let's see. She would use most of her stuff to get there. There we go. She is going to get one attack off with her sword. And that is going to hit. Damage quick. for 6 slashing damage against this other Sahuagin. You hear it. Jesus. It's Aylin's turn. All right. Aylin downstairs is going to pop up as she hears kind of this yelling happening out. She looks over you, Colt. Colt, did you hear that?
Did I hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Okay, I think we have a problem.
Topside. Quick.
Topside. And she gets up, and she is going to spend a turn kind of donning her armor. Like, so that's going to be her action there. Colt.
I will flip myself out of my hammock to the ground and hit the ground running. As I'm running forward, I press in my chest, and the armor is coming out. And I prop my shield up next to the door on the way out. So I just lean down and quick grab it while running outside.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Very
Let's
happy.
see. You are able to. These are the stairs here, right up to the top deck. So you're able to get out. So 5, 10, 15, 20. You can make it just outside the doors there.
Okay.
As you pop out of this door, actually, you are face to face with this Sahuagin that is engaged in combat with this this dwarf kind of deckhand there.
So I'm going to assume all that stuff would have been the armor, maybe, but the shield for sure, reaching and grabbing something in action. Mm-hmm. Can I use bonus action?
Sure.
All right, I am definitely going to see some Sahuagin on the ship now and just mutter to myself, oh, shit, and just flip a lever on my shield and that little shimmer will go over me. I'll get some temporary hit points.
Okay. Whoa.
That's the end of my turn.
Turn. Kugal. You are probably about 30 feet up in the air right now. There is a ladder that goes down.
I'm going to use my height, just kind of for, you and strategic advantage. I'm just gonna do a couple of Eldritch Blasts, one each, upon the guys, just to see if I can carry him a little bit. So, first one, which the captain is attacking, will be at 20.
Oh!
Ooh. Max
Get it.
damage. Roll again. See if you meet their AC.
Max, I'm gonna write this down because math. And with work today. 8 plus 6 for the second.
That is not going to hit.
Okay.
But you do deal max damage with this first shot.
So 13.
13 damage, and that was to the one that the captain is fighting?
Correct.
Okay.
The other one is it's another nat 20.
Oh!
Yeah,
Hot dice.
Yes.
Hot dice today.
Yes.
Okay.
Killing
That
it.
just killed all of my luck for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And then roll again to see if you meet the AC again.
That one still won't do it.
Okay.
So another 5.
So another 13 damage
Yeah, on
That's
the
awesome.
on the other one.
on the other one.
Yeah.
Okay. So you turn around. Awesome.
Let me see. I don't. So I used that bonus action to get the warning kind of call out, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will end there.
Okay.
Actually, can I make maybe halfway down the ladder?
Yeah, sure. I'd say you can kind of be in.
Just hold halfway and just kind of hold on to
Yeah.
a rung.
All right, that's going to bring us to our other Blade Master here. Let's see, who is going to now take a couple of swings at Captain Iron Hand. Let's see, what is her AC? Okay. First one is going to miss. The second one, she parries off. And the third one, she parries off again. And you just hear her say, you're going to have to do much better than that. The Sahuagin there is just frustratingly just going to kind of scream out at the captain there. But that is going to bring us to Red.
I'm going to throw... Well, first, I'm going to move up 25 feet.
Okay.
25... Yes, 30.
Okay.
30, yeah, to the corner. And then we're going to throw a Chaos Bolt at the one over there with Colt and the crew member on there. So that'll be 18 plus 8.
That hits.
4. So it's that. So 5. 4. Let's do lightning. All right, so that'll be 6 lightning damage.
Okay.
And then 4 normal.
Okay.
So 10 total on that one. And then we will end our turn. Same amount of movement.
Okay. That is going to bring us actually to that one who sees you come out and kind of recognizes you as the bigger threat as this dwarf deckhand looks absolutely petrified right now. Its first attack is, I believe, going to miss. That is a 13.
Shields up.
The second one is a natural 20, though.
Okay, that's fine. That's why we got the barrier.
Let's see if we've got another. Is an 18 enough to hit?
No.
Okay. All right, so it is going to deal 19 slashing damage as this
I just fixed that.
this blade that just seems to be wrapped, kind of wreathed in this dark energy, just crashes into your armor there. And then it's going to follow up again with another slice against you. That is a 24 to hit there. For 12 slashing damage. As it just seems like pissed off right now. And that will end its turn. These things just seem to have kind of like this bloodlust going on. Captain Turner is going to take 2 swings actually at this Sahuagin here. So that one. Let's see here. So with the first swing, she seems like maybe she got a little bit cocky. And this Sahuagin kind of anticipates her like kind of heavy swing to come through, and it just kind of sidesteps, and she stumbles but catches herself right on the railing. And looking for her point of view, there are 2 great white sharks swimming around down there in kind of chummy, bloody water, and she kind of hangs on to the railing. That's going to bring us to Aelin, who's now decked out. She comes through the door,
Kicks it open.
kind of splinters the door into 1,000 pieces.
We'll fix it. We'll fix it later.
It's our ship. What's the problem?
Yeah, it's our ship.
Kool-Aid Man through that.
Yeah.
And she is just being right in front of this thing. Let's see, where is it? I know what she likes to use here. She's going to reach out and try and touch this thing and cast Inflict Wounds on it. And I believe, yeah, that's definitely going to hit. This thing seems to be preoccupied with just attacking the shit out of you. And in the process, she's able to get a couple hands on it, and you see this kind of weirdly like darker energy just kind of emanate from her hands from her holy symbol for a moment, as you see life energy just being sucked out of this creature. And that is going to do... Let's move its... 24 necrotic damage.
Wow.
Make
you
it
see
suffer.
it almost kind of
sorry.
drop to a knee just for a moment, but stands up resolute. Let's see, this one here in front of you, Colt, now looks bloodied. And that's going to end her turn. That brings us to you, Colt.
I want to maneuver around this guy to try to flank it somehow. I think there's a free slot. I want to move in between our little ship buddy here, who's just doing a perfect job just being on the other side of this guy for me. And as I move in a position, I go, that's why we do this. That's why we improve. And I'll flip that switch again and get another little barrier on myself as a bonus action. I got one of those left after that one. And I'm going to proceed to Guardian Armor Thunder Gauntlet him. Kidneys.
Wow.
Kidneys repeatedly.
Hitting kidneys, okay.
What do I get for the flanks? The bonus, the advantage,
You
or the
get
bonus?
it's a +2. It's a +2.
Okay, first swing. Okay. So that's a nat 1.
Oh no!
It's theoretically a 9, but
Right, but what? So roll damage first
it.
of all.
why does the guy always got to be this way with Colt? Oh, we're going to do the most damage we can to something. 11 thunder damage to something.
Similar to the other one, this one anticipates you. It sees you like wind back to punch, and it just sort of sidesteps out of the way. And again, and you go through and punch the shit out of this little dwarf. You were going for this thing's kidneys, which puts you at perfect height. You slam this guy in the face so hard, and he flies back. Let me see.
We're gonna have 2 crew die on our 10-day trip.
He manages to barely kind of stop himself from sliding through the railing there.
Not dead.
But he's knocked out. He's knocked out cold.
Okay, ain't dead.
Maybe
Far as I
dead.
know.
Maybe dead. He's not moving.
We're gonna have to pay more for crew.
Can I,
1 year's gonna turn only
After
10 months.
after shoving through past this thing and punching guy, I guess I want to turn around and try to backhand him.
Okay.
Just stick in the moment. Try to get the job done. Okay, that one's cool. That's a 24.
That's gonna hit.
Gonna be way less as expected. 7 thunder damage.
Okay.
He's got that little reverberation. Me or disadvantage on someone else.
Okay. It looks like maybe he thought you might have gone all the way overboard, because he turned his attention to Aelin for just a moment until you come back and kidney punch him right in the side.
I will be half distracted looking behind me, preparing a cure wounds on my body.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
All right. Kugal.
Let me see what I can see on that side of the thing. So, if I was to drop down, say, next to Aelin, would that put me in kind of a flanked?
Yeah, if you
advantage?
kind of went over here, like here, you'd be flanking with Aelin.
Well, what I'll do, since I came like halfway down the ladder, I'm just going to kind of slide the rest of the way, assuming his attention is at one of them flanked.
It's not on you at the moment.
And if I can drop quietly and might initiate a sneak attack, that might be something interesting to try.
So, sneak attack is active when you have advantage.
Wouldn't the flank
on-
be advantage?
No, because we did instead of advantage, we did the plus to hit
Oh, okay.
as a little homebrew.
Or if it doesn't know you're
thing.
there. You're hidden.
I'll say we'll do it like this: make a stealth check, and I will roll a perception with disadvantage.
Stealth. I'm gonna have a 10.
Yeah, he rolled a 2. He's preoccupied, so I'll say in this case you're able to kind of silently get behind.
Okay. So I will roll with my short sword. Is that going to be an advantage situation, or what am I going to add to my
Sneak attack.
Just more damage. If
I
That's
believe
more
it's just more damage.
Yeah, 1d6.
Yeah. So go ahead and make your attack with your. I believe it needs to be a weapon attack.
That would be 8.
Did you roll to hit?
Was it.
Yeah. You get a little bit like you get so excited that you kind of nailed this landing, and you get a little bit distracted by that, and you go for and end up kind of whiffing.
But I do get like a 2 attack attempts with a packed weapon. So.
Okay.
So the first one that would use the sneak attack
Yeah.
attempt.
Yeah.
Okay, this will just be the regular standard thing, which isn't going to be much better. 13.
That is, he knows you're there now, and he turns around and just kind of catches your arm a little bit and swats it away before you're able to.
Bonus. I'm not going to use the bonus yet. So I will not.
Yeah, and I did just confirm we did flanking adds a +2 if you're
Okay.
directly across. So yeah. Okay, you said end of turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Pull this back up. Where is it? There it is. All right. That's going to bring us to the Sahuagin here with Captain Ironhand, and it's actually going to turn around. And it's just going to try to shove her off the edge.
Shit. Hold on, Captain.
Uh-oh.
Captain.
That's a natural 20.
She can grab the railing, right? She can
Yeah,
grab the railing
The
on way
dice,
down.
the dice giveth and they taketh away. Captain Turner has just kind of stabilized herself and turns around, and just in time to see this Sahuagin run up and boom, shove the crap out of her, and she flies off down into the water with those sharks. That is going to use that Sahuagin's turn, though, which is going to bring us to you, Red.
Cool. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Now I gotta pull up the monster manual for sharks.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Did she get any kind of save
30.
buff?
You don't have to worry about that, sir. All right, so I'm going to use my 30 feet of movement to run over here. So kind of leaning over the edge, I'm going to bonus action Misty Step down
Okay.
into the water.
Oh, what a fucking hero.
Oh.
Bonus action. It's fine. We're going to jump in. Captain, I gotcha. Captain, I gotcha. And we're going to do something new that we've not done yet.
Okay. Okay.
I'm going to turn back in the water and look up and see the deck. And then as my action, because these sharks are next to us, right?
Yeah, you're in the water with them. Like you
This-
feel a tail like whip against you for a
This
second.
is actually fucking awesome. We will, as my action, I'm going to use Thunder Step and zip back 90. I can go up to 90 feet back. So we're going to
Okay.
zip back to the deck, and I can take one willing creature with me.
Okay.
And everything on them.
That is sick.
And then they need to make a con save. The shark. Oh, you do
The
need to look at
sharks.
the sharks.
I've got 'em up.
you
I've got 'em up here.
Con save and a 16.
Okay. Let's see. What is their con? Let's see. Oh, they have a big con.
Yeah.
Give a little
I'm
to-go
sure
present.
it's- yeah.
Oh my god, dude. All right. First one rolled a nat 20. What the hell's going on with my dice tonight?
That's okay.
The other one was a 23. These are some Constitution having.
If they rolled better than a 16, they take half damage.
They did roll higher
And
than that.
so they took 17 thunder damage,
yeah. Okay.
or half on a successful save.
And both of them will take half, but it's enough to like they kind of swim away for a second, and as they're swimming away, you're able to grab Captain Turner, and you see this kind of shockwave kind of go through the water, just, and it kind of blows out this bloody water just kind of everywhere on the side of the boat, out into the ocean, just blood everywhere right now. You think you see part of a corpse just kind of go flying through the air too, but you appear. Where did you appear? Back up here?
Just right on the back on the deck, just right over here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's oops, sorry.
Okay.
It worked! It worked!
Amazing.
End of
Amazing.
turn.
Damn.
That was
good.
great. That
And
was good.
then that thunder was heard 300 feet away.
Yeah. Cannon shot. Amazing.
Practice it all day.
In a turn?
End of turn.
All
So
right.
I cannot do anything.
It's going to bring us to this one here. He sees Aelin probably as one of the bigger threats here, but then realizes he's got threats all around him. And so he's going to, let's see. Here we go. Looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, he's going to try and first take a claw swipe at Aelin, which is going to miss. She blocks off as it's going to turn around, make a claw attack at you, Kugal. I believe it's going to miss. Yeah, an 11 misses. And then is going to try to like reach over and bite at you. But that's a 15, so you're able to kind of block it off, and this thing's starting to look a little panicked, like a trapped animal right now. Captain Turner is.
Yeah.
What the hell just happened?
Magic.
Is this what you've been doing up here? And
Where's that guy? Where's the ocean guy?
She looks over and she sees she sees the other Sahuagin, and she pulls out her crossbow and is gonna. She had a bolt loaded up in there and is gonna take a shot at it, which I believe is actually going to hit.
Yeah.
That is because she has a +3, so that's a. Oh, she barely misses. As it kind of looks over, sees you all appear, and is just like, and she sees her pull out this crossbow and kind of dodges out of the way. Aelin, what is Aelin going to do? She's right in this thing's face. I don't know if she would do that again. I'll tell you what. We're going to have her. She sees this guy that you just knocked the fuck out. And she says, "Oh, well, we just can't have that. Ruin our reputation." And she's going to run, still within range. She's going to run over and lean down and kind of grab her holy symbol. She's going to cast Cure Wounds on this thing. On this dwarf, which actually, Jesus, that she's going to cast it at a 2nd level, which is going to be 48 plus 5. 10, 14, for 19 healing. As this dwarf's eyes, fuck, kind of pops open, and that's going to end her turn there. Colt.
Working with Kugal. In tandem, I circle around this guy again.
You're giving the rope a dope, huh?
I yell at Kugal, Kugal, hold your guard up just in case. Ready some punches again. It was almost a 1. It sat on 1 for like a little extra time. The 12's probably not doing it. So I wind up my. Oh, I'm really dumb. I have the skull over here. I could have done that.
Could I get you one of these?
No. I already put it. I can put it in my bag jail.
Oh, bag jail.
I'm gonna swing again. No, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. I'm using my skull. We're not now wanting again. This is out goddamn rages. This is my last trooper. Okay, I'll take it. It's a 10. I got a 17.
It's double digits.
Okay. He sees your attack coming and he parries it off.
I can't fight. I can only heal. Moving forward. I worry about my combat prowess and wonder if I should even be here.
Support heals.
I just jumped into the shark water.
I glance and see Red's doing badass heroic shit. I look back at this guy and just hold my ground.
Okay. Kugal.
If you want to jump in, I can do it 2 more times.
So I've got him flanked.
Yes, he is currently flanked.
I was reading back over on the sneak attack.
Okay.
And just like not to like harry it and stuff. The last line says you don't need advantage on the attack if at least one of your allies is within 5 feet of the target.
Oh, that's right. That's
Perfect.
right.
Good.
I forgot about that.
So is that
Yep.
worth giving another shot?
Yeah.
Baller. I'm gonna give it another shot.
+2 to your attack still.
Okay.
I'm good for that. I'm giving you the 2. That's my input.
And I helped.
So my
I did my part. I'm doing my part.
So my kind of training with Torn might have kind of helped a little bit with the weapon mastery Vex short sword. If I hit him and deal damage, I have advantage on the next attack roll.
Okay.
So that's if I hit him. Okay, so that's cross that bridge when we get to it. So a 12 plus 5, 17.
He dodges out of the way again.
Wait, did you add your 2? For the flanking?
No. So 19.
He barely dodges out of the way.
Okay, well that's attack number 1, which
I think we kind of know what the target number is here now.
no, didn't make it more than 12. So missed that one too.
Okay. This thing
My goodness.
seems like it is well trained, and it has a singular purpose of just murder.
I am going to misty step away from him.
Okay.
As part of my bonus, I would like to head towards the other corner, like I'm gonna head towards the other Sahuagin. Not like all up in his grill, but
Here.
yeah, probably like 15 back. Yeah, that'll be good.
Okay.
Go.
End of turn.
I'm going to attach short sword to pole to back.
Okay.
Back to glaive.
Cool. That is going to bring us to our shark-loving Sahuagin over here, and sees you kind of appear up there and is going to just straight for you, swinging his blade 3 times at you.
Aye.
19 on the first hit.
It's a miss.
Is it?
Maybe.
I don't think it is.
It's not.
The second swing is a 7, so that is a miss. I do know that. And the third one is a 24 to hit. So, do you have full health right now?
I do have full health
Okay,
for
that's good.
the moment.
That's good.
I know I'm gonna need it.
Oh, it's these ones. As this first hit sinks into you for, oh dear, 17 slashing damage, and the second one for 15 slashing damage as it just chunks into you. You don't have any, you like try to throw your arms up and it's just cutting into your arms. But that is going to be the end of its turn. Which brings us to you.
Alright. We're gonna do something. We're going to... I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray on this one that just attacked me. After I Misty Step up them stairs.
Practice makes perfect, huh?
That's right.
You just
We're
go right
going
over
right
the
up
top.
there.
So we're
that's
all
right.
teleporting.
Yeah.
For this reason.
They're only spells. It doesn't matter. And then I got sorcery points. It's whatever. It's limitless. So yeah, bonus action, misstep, and then yeah, we will second action, Scorching Ray against that guy. Just F him. And so that'll be 15 plus 8 to Scorching Ray, 23.
That hits.
And then and then sending all 3, so I need to do 2 more attacks. So the first one's gonna 16 plus 8, I think is good.
Yep.
And then another 18
If
plus
you're...
8.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, you're good.
All right, cool. So he gets 2d6 times 3.
Ooh.
No. And so that would be 66 if my math is right. Okay, 2 6. That'd be 11. That'd be 17. 22. 24 fire damage. You bled his cheeks.
Barrage of flame out of your hands, all three connecting, and just searing the flesh of this Sahuagin, and it cries out in pain, and it does indeed look bloodied now at this point.
Then I'm going to spin move behind the thing. End of turn.
Cool spin move. Our kind of cornered one over here. It seems to be kind of locked on you at this point now, Colt, and it is going to again make its multi-attacks with its sword. It rolls a nat 1.
Okay.
First.
Okay, nat 1 bros. Let's go.
As it goes to swing, you anticipate this swing, and it comes down and just sinks down into the wood so hard that it's trying to wrench it up, but it can't. This thing damn near could have gone down to the next deck below. He was swinging so hard. So he is going to miss out on his second attack, but he is going to try and swing up at you with a claw.
Hey, you're going to have to pay for that.
Oh my god, another nat 1.
Yes!
You
awesome.
dodge out of the way, and he seems to be kind of open. His kidneys seem ripe for the punching right now, so you want to make an attack.
I love those kidneys. All right, let's see. Come on. Just in case.
What's this
Shake
thing?
it extra hard. Get it all chaotic.
Have you ever had Sahuagin before?
Kill me, Google. I got we're flanking this thing still? It's not nat 1, but it's not gonna hit. Who am I kidding?
You are not flanking anymore.
11.
Okay.
Close to 11.
This is a 3.
You go to punch. You weren't really expecting all of this series of events to happen, so it doesn't have the umph. So you kind of punch him, but it feels like you didn't really do anything, and it just looks back at you. That will be the end of its turn. Captain Ironhand, still a little bit confused as to what's going on. She seems to be kind of looking around to make sure that there is nobody else, like dwarf-wise, out here on the deck that's in immediate danger. And upon seeing that, is going to go right toward the Sahuagin again and make a couple of attacks. The Sahuagin parries the first one and the second one. King, king, they're locked in a battle. But about that point, you hear a as the door behind them slams open, and fucking Braun comes out of there just fucking pissed, dude. I'm gonna use your extra mini here for this right now.
Yeah.
And he goes up and he is going to attempt to grapple this thing from behind.
What
him.
a beast.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
He does. He grabs this thing around the waist and picks it up. This thing is easily twice his size, and takes it and just flings it off into the water. And it just,
Holy shit.
You ever seen
That's awesome.
Anchorman when Jack Black kicks Ron Burgundy's dog off and it kind of does this cartwheel through the air? This Sahuagin just does cartwheels and just
Oh my god.
splashes into the water. And you can't see it right now. It disappeared. What the fuck is going on out here?
That was awesome.
That'll bring us to Aelin. She's kind of got a glimpse and I was like, holy shit.
Right off the boat.
Yeah, yeet.
And she's going to move to flank with you, Colt. Kick him in the dick. Let's see. So Aelin here. She did that. She is. Let's see. How do you look right now, health-wise, Colt?
Not bloodied quite. Well, hold on. Let me math this. No, not bloodied quite yet, but close.
You see her. She seems to have kind of stabilized this dwarf behind her, and she's kind of standing a little bit in front of him. You see her again grab her holy symbol, and she starts to pray, and she's going to cast Aura of Vitality. And you see her concentrating, and this aura radiates around her, you feel this sense of calm. And in that calm, you heal for 10 health.
Nice little band-aid. I'll take it.
That's going to end her turn. Colt, that brings us to you.
This thing in front of me is bloodied, right?
Yes.
Okay. I strongly doubt I'm gonna reach this point, but I'm gonna try to strike it with non-lethal blows.
Okay.
Trying to just put it on the ground unconscious. Ooh, well, I'm seeing things. That's a 7. It's a 7, not a 1. It's not a 1.
You're just paranoid. You got PTSD now.
So,
I'm slant is kind of
16, so I'm assuming that's gonna miss still.
Yes.
But I'm gonna swing.
Was that with the plus? Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's with the plus.
Yeah.
That one will probably hit. That's plus that's like a 21.
That hits. Yeah.
All right.
21.
So we're not putting them on the ground, but we're gonna do the most damage I can do. I think it's probably 12. Yeah, 12 force or thunder damage.
Okay. 12. Another thunderous strike, and you see some blood. This kind of like purplish, blackish blood come out of its mouth. And it spits it on the ground.
I don't think I can do anything else. I really gotta up my spell game, do some more bonus action spells. That's probably the end of my turn. I'll free action. I'll say this with no confidence in my voice, though. We might be able to get some info if we capture this thing. And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Kugal.
There's no such thing as a non-lethal Eldritch Blast, is there?
Those are all lethal.
I mean, if I'll go lighter, I guess. I mean, if we were just, I'll tell you what, I'll do something a little. Well, no, I'd have to get that out. I'll just make a glaive attack, I guess. I'm going to run towards him and do one and see if anything happens to him and see if he needs a second attack.
Okay.
I guess. So we'll just give him a first glaive attack, which would be 24.
That hits.
I haven't used the glaive in so long. I remember what. So 7 damage for that
Okay.
one.
Boom.
Is he still up?
He is very
Okay.
much still up.
Okay.
He is bloodied.
Got it. Another shot with a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So 6 more damage.
Okay. You run up. This thing seems to be keenly focused on Colt right now, just especially with its sword stuck in the floor right now. Doesn't see you coming up, and you get 2 solid swings on it.
I will end there.
All right. Looking around, it notices his compatriot is no longer there. And he sees himself being kind of slowly surrounded and targeted. He's going to reach down. He's going to try to pull his sword up out of the floor here, which he is able to do, to pull that up. But that was his action. He is going to move. Yeah, he's just going to go and he's going to try and dive over. So all 3 of so Colt, you, Kugal, and Aelin all get attacked as he attempts to jump off of the edge here.
I'm going for a non-lethal overhead smack. Did I throw all my d20 away? No, here's one.
So is my normal attacks have 2 attacks? Do I just get 1 or how does
Yeah,
that
it would
go?
just it's a reaction.
Got it. Okay.
22.
22?
I was a 15.
15. He gets away from you a little too quick. You hit. And then Aelin also hits. Aelin's pissed. What was your damage?
7.
7 damage. And then Aelin with her mace. It's 5 for 8. So that's 15 damage, which isn't enough to bring it down, so it does dive off.
Doesn't an
into the
opportunity
water.
attack stop their movement? If like they can't, it stops them leaving the range.
I think there's a feat for that. I don't know.
I can find out.
Once upon a time, I think that may be.
It's like maybe a fighter thing or a feat thing. I don't think it's a normal thing. Red, opportunity to blast it. Right now. On its turn.
I had a Scooby-Doo kind of plan I was going to do.
You still do, right? When it goes in that water. You could save him, Red.
No, not like that. No, something truly Scooby-Doo. I had a net in my backpack.
Oh, that would have been a good idea.
Throw the net on.
You can make an opportunity
Yeah,
attack
that's
on a
right.
creature. This bonus action reaction. What was it? To make opportunity attacks, take a reaction to make one melee attack with a weapon or an unarmed shark against the perfect creature. The attack occurs right before the creature leaves your reach. And it doesn't say anything about stopping them.
Okay, it must be a feat that I misremembered.
So it dives over into the water, and you hear the spelunk. Let's see. None of you are over on that other side at the moment. That is going to end its turn. Where's my tab here? There it is. Red, I'll say we'll stay in initiative here for one more round.
I'm gonna run to this side of the deck and just kind of look over, remembering that dude got thrown off, and
Yeah.
just to kind of see what I see with my eyes, my
You
half-elven eyes.
You see, with your special eyes, are you really taking a moment to like
Yeah, just kind of like, do I see sharks? Do I see dude coming back? Like, what's
make a
yeah.
perception check for me?
It's a straight roll, and that goes to
You go
it's
blind.
water.
And the water's too dark.
Something's in my eye.
Looking down there, yeah, just with everything that's going on, you've got blood kind of running down your arm. You're in pain. You think you make out like one shark or something down there, but it's hard to say, and then it kind of disappears. Let's him. Okay. Let's see. That's gonna bring us to Aelin. She's gonna run over this edge, and although she can't see it, she's gonna try and just hurl a guiding bolt down into the water to see if she can make contact with it. Which of course is gonna be with disadvantage. Yeah, she fires off this guiding bolt, and you see the light kind of illuminate the water. And briefly, she would have seen the outline of a gigantic shark and a Sahuagin kind of like grabbing onto it. That's going to end her turn. Colt.
So since Aylin's right above me in turn order, would I be able to run to that rail and see this shimmer as well from that guiding bolt?
I would say yes, you could see it, but reacting on that information, like it's kind of just like a flash from a camera almost. It's not like a lingering thing. So you would have a good idea of where it was at that moment. It was in motion, but you would have a good idea of where it would be. If you try to attack it, it still would be with disadvantage, though.
Well, the reason I'm asking is because all I need is a split second.
Okay.
Because I want to throw arcane missiles at it.
Okay.
Or magic missiles, sorry. Magic missile? Yeah, magic missiles. Can I do that?
I'd say sure. Yeah, why not?
Okay.
You get that brief second of like, there it is.
I have that vial. I'll pull out my left glove, my shield hand. I'll have that vial out as I'm running to the edge, and as soon as she misses that bolt and I see that shimmer, I'm lobbing that thing in the air. As I'm gonna yell something cool. Hey, how about a going away present? And I'll throw that out.
Yeah.
The vial will spin in the air and then just pop into 4 red orbs that right down into that water. That's gonna be 1d4 plus 1 damage 4 times. She's at
Okay.
the second level. So it's taking 4 plus 1, so 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 force damage.
Okay.
Take that, ass.
You definitely feel it, just like you know that hit. You don't hear anything because it's beneath the water, but you see what looks like some off-color water kind of rising to the top, but no bodies or anything float to the top.
I'm looking around the water. I'm going to turn and just look and see if everyone else is on the boat and then my turn.
Yeah, so far you've accounted for everybody. Kugal.
I'm gonna rush over to the captain to check on her and make sure that they're safe on that end. If I can make it to the rail, I'll look over the rail. But if not, I'll just talk to
Okay. Yeah, you can make it. You can make it to the rail.
them. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I see anything down there?
If you're if you're specifically stopping to like look over and look for something, you can make a perception check. Or if you just are trying to like, hey, what do I see with kind of passive perception?
Just passive. I'm not like going to be real active with it. More just trying to get the lay of the
Sure.
immediate area.
You see the last vestige of a fin just sink beneath the waves and head out to the ocean.
Captain, are you injured?
No. And you see she didn't have a cut on her.
Damn.
And that's thanks to Redimir? She looks up and sees you up at the top, just like all blood. End of your turn? Okay, it's him. Red, this will be the last turn of initiative, unless you got some wacky... No?
They're gone.
Okay. We are out of initiative. And with that, we're going to take a quick 10-minute break, and we will be back to see what the aftermath is here. So hang out with us. We're back. Shit just went down. Everybody's alive though. Even that little dwarf that you punched in the face super hard. But before we continue with that, one thing I want to do real quick, for an awesome move and heroic rescue from a definite shark-eating death. Heroic inspiration for you, and it doesn't go away after this session, so you get to hold on to it.
Yeah.
Right,
Excellent move.
Thank you,
Excellent
thank
move.
you. Yeah.
That's the shit I'm talking about.
Spell slots.
All right.
Spell slots. You got to use them, right?
You got to use them. All right. So the chaos has kind of started to settle down, and now that quiet has kind of resettled across the ship, you see some of the other deckhands coming out of the doors and everything, kind of peeking out. The rest of the ship kind of coming up to check out what's going on. What are y'all doing?
I'll kind of shamble downstairs.
Ask the old usual question. Is everybody all right?
Yes. Captain, I'm glad that move worked. I've been practicing it. Yeah, I've been practicing all day.
Bram looks you up and down. What are you talking about? And the captain turns around and says, I was quite literally about to be shark food, and he somehow appeared down there and grabbed me, and then I was up here again, and I have not a scratch on me. He looks up and down.
Yeah, well, no worries.
All right, maybe we can set you up a little practice area.
Thank
Off
you.
limits.
Yes.
I'll walk up to Red and just
Safety.
needle mode and just. I ain't even gonna give him warning. I was into his arm.
They're back. They're back.
-1 plus.
You're gonna get a level 2 cure wounds. That's a huge heal now.
I
Jesus.
appreciate it.
That's gonna be. 26 healing.
Wow.
That's huge.
Yeah, it's kind of wild now.
I am like feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good.
Left Gauntlet's got no glowy lights now. but
Got
right
like
one does.
I got just a couple little nicks here and there, but I'm pretty good. Oh man.
Good job, buddy.
Oh, thank you. Good job to you guys.
Colt, you also would have gotten. Let me see.
Tinnitus. some disease from those spears. I got restoration ready. Right glove.
You also would have gained another 5 health from Aylin's aura of vitality.
Oh, it's an ongoing thing. Neat. Okay, feeling better.
Captain, we couldn't have done it without you, so it's the least I could do to get you back.
I quite literally owe my life to you at this point. I can't say that I can remember the last time I was in such a position. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Worked flawlessly. Glad it worked.
Yes. I think that maybe we should not remain anchored here and press on the night. We should get back to the town a day early. I'm quite awake now, so I should not have a problem.
Are there any beverages around, like a sherry or anything, to loosen up on?
Samlin. You hear, yeah. She said, a round of ale for anyone who wants it. Yes? Absolutely. I need one. I wasn't even here. Fuck.
Yes.
All right. And you see him disappear kind of back into the kitchen area. And not too much longer after that, a few dwarves come out. The one that has a black eye is still kind of sitting up against the railing. Looks at you, Colt, and says, "Hey, quite the right hook you have there."
Oh, did the Sahuagin get him?
I pause for a moment, thinking about why.
Man, they're like tracking us or something.
Are
right?
you okay?
Oh, sorry. I was thinking about the battle. Yeah, the way he just grabbed my hand and threw me aside right into you was. They're like combat experts. I wasn't ready for it at all.
Yeah, they parried. That's crazy.
Parried my glove right to your face.
I'm trying to see if there's a gaslight skill.
Yes. Deception, right?
He shakes his head and looks at me. No, you punched the shit out of me.
You punched the
I'm almost
deckhand.
positive he was holding my wrist at one point. He's doing some martial arts or
He
something.
just moved out of the way.
It was a very windy move out of the way.
I hold no ill will against you. I'm just pointing out the fact. You got a quite the right hook.
I'll
Hey,
pat him on the
guys.
shoulder and I'll say, "Buddy, one of these vials is for you if you need a letter. Don't worry."
Don't let him punch you in the face.
As you like kind of go to pat him, he does like he kind of flinches a little bit. No, I don't want to be on the receiving end of that again. You truly worth your weight, the hero of Saltmarsh, huh? Punching
Yes.
people in the face.
The hero of Saltmarsh.
Maybe.
I've heard the tales. Now I have one of my own.
What
The
would
hero of Saltmarsh punched me right in the face.
I like kneel down beside him, like anime glowing, like the gloss eyes. Like, what if you could have a piece of the hero of Saltmarsh at home? Imagine like a poster,
Like a picture or
like a
sorts.
picture, yes,
What's
of
on the
the
picture?
hero of Saltmarsh in an epic pose
Of him.
of him.
What kind of pose?
What are your thoughts? Well, we're trying something new, and we may have prints available in town soon.
What, I put him up on my wall like a family member?
Yes. Or, I don't know, in your
Is it
establishment or something.
Is it signed?
It can be for you. For free, too. We won't charge him.
I feel like Red may be up there now with that whole shark-infested teleportation he just did.
Yeah, it's, you can't frame magic. Like, whoosh, with just a cloud of smoke. Like,
I feel like we could make it
you,
work.
though. We'll eventually do a group photo of all of us and get the big group photo.
I suppose if you're just handing them out, I'll take one.
All right. Well, they're being printed by Milton's Frames, and we'll get back to you.
All right. Well, you know where to find me.
Okay, cool. We got one person. Yes.
I'm just gonna walk away to the starboard side of the boat and take out another vial and just shake it a bit,
Oh, you have to sign that poster.
and just start walking 20 feet along the edge, pouring goo on the side of the boat.
Okay.
I'm just mumbling to myself, "No, I'm not sneaking up on this side. Not again." As I'm using alarm on the side of the boat.
We're gonna have to get this wood replaced, and the door that Aelin broke open.
I can take care of them. Just
The
take
wood?
a short bit. Well,
Oh.
both of them, yeah. The floor will actually be the easy part. I could do that without
Oh
tools.
yeah, you do have magic. That's right.
About this time, you hear the sound of another dwarven voice. Hey, has anyone seen? Where's Laffy? Has anyone seen him?
Is there a dead dwarf with a throat slit on the main deck around us?
There
Lose
were,
some.
there were two that were tossed, right?
Just the one.
Just okay. What did he look like?
He describes perfectly the person you saw almost beheaded before being thrown overboard.
I'll take their hands and give them a really soft let down. I have seen.
Like they're like you can't find them.
Nope, not anymore. No, they
They're dead.
quite dead.
All right.
Is this
Well, I suppose it
was this one special to you?
comes with the territory. My best friend.
It's the breaks, buddy. I'm sorry. The one of the Sahuagin caught him unaware. And
I suppose I should be the one to tell his wife. Kind of lowers his head and he just kind of turns and walks back
Yeah.
into the barracks.
Maybe two for that guy.
Samlin comes out. Ales! What's... He's like, what'd I miss?
Two for that guy. Just one in there.
You see just like a door close.
But I'll take one before you go.
I'll grab one.
And he comes out, hands everybody an ale who wants one. Aelin sits down.
We'll sip on mine.
Cheers to us.
And it's about this time the ship starts to sail again through the night. What is everybody doing for the remainder of the evening? I'm trying to get some sleep, staying up,
Lay him a bunk.
bunk. Aelin will go down and lay in the bunk.
Finish my beer outside and then go sleep.
I'm gonna go check on our friend. He said, "Tell me about your friend." Or about who he was. It doesn't. You don't have to explain it.
Yeah, yeah. he kind of recounts a lot of their like adventures together on the sea and with the various ships that they've been on, things like that. It's quite a sobering conversation. But after a while, I'm just gonna get some sleep. Try to. Lay down. You'll all benefit again from a long rest, as nothing else happens. You are awoken the following morning with the sound of seagulls and bells in the distance, and various calls out for different swab off the poop, all that kind of stuff. And looking just kind of out the window, you can see the city of Saltmarsh just on the horizon.
I'm actually really glad to be back.
Yeah.
You too, Google?
Yes, I need some chill. I need a break.
Really is no place like home.
Ain't
And I
that
have a bunch of new stuff for Cindy waiting at the house.
Yeah, on Amazon? What'd you order?
Oh, they said they'd take it to the house. Got some food bowls, some nice food bowls. New collar for her. Just, she's gonna be so happy.
Well, if you want to, is that what you want to do first, Aelin? We can deliver the trunk if you want to take care of your puppers, or you can head with us.
Yeah, I guess I don't know how friendly they'd be with a dog in the town hall.
I feel like we'll bow in our beck and whim for what we're about to give them. Oh, not the town hall. I'm sorry. I was talking about
do
the
we need to go
manor
to the
with
mansion?
what's his face.
Darlene.
With
Dralian.
Albrecht?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dralian.
Albrecht Dralian.
Okay, well I'll take Cindy home and get her settled back, and I guess, do we want to maybe just meet back at my place? Or do you want to go to your place
can
for
meet
the
back.
night, or?
Oh, your place is fine. We can reconvene there.
Okay. I'll be there. I'll make sure everything's comfortable for us. Maybe I have some tea leaves.
We don't have to worry about the tea. We appreciate it, but you don't have to. We don't have to.
You could do like a
prepare some,
half
just
tea or like a cut a leaf.
A half and half.
Or like a small, like a quarter dose.
The King Arthur Palmer.
I'll see what I can find. All right. Well, yeah, that sounds like a plan. And boat's kind of slowly coming into the dock. You hear kind of more yelling.
Derek's looking for you too.
I watch very intently how the boat is pulled into dock and commit it to my awesome memory.
Make an investigation check, and I'll say make it with advantage since you're from here.
What'd you get?
Kills me. Oh, it had a 3 in it. That was the first thing I got. This one also had a 3, but it's a 13. So I got a huge history. That's gonna be
Investigation.
investigation. Crap. Huge investigation too. Very smart. That's a 21.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, you seem to be absorbing. There's a lot going on at once, but you feel like you kind of pick up more or less like kind of the order of operations that needs to happen, and kind of the processes that happen that lead into a successful docking scenario.
Excellent.
Yeah. Next time you just turn on the auto dock and it just does it for you.
I feel like that'd be a lot of work to make one of those.
Could you though?
I can't even.
Well, if we had an airship, it would auto dock.
I can't even imagine what would go into that. Do we have a cart or a wagon here also? I don't remember if we rented one or left one at
We
docks.
just rented one.
Last time you looked for a young boy.
Yeah, you look
Young
for
dock
the
boys,
dock
that's right.
boys.
Dock boy.
Are there any more of those around? Need to find us a cart.
You did find
Right.
carts. You did find carts.
I'll wait till we actually get off the boat to
Are
pursue
you looking
such
for a
things.
5-star wagoneer?
Or a 5-star wagon.
After about probably another, I'd say 30 minutes or so, the ship has fully docked and the gangplank is kind of laid down over onto the docks. Aelin kind of looks at you all and says, "All right, well, I'll see you at my place later today."
See you in a bit, Aelin.
All right,
She
Alan.
kind of trots off, kind of with Cindy. Just
Before we go, do we need to talk to the captain about, hey, we need to check with them? Like,
What do you mean?
hey, just hang out here? Like, we're in charge, right? This is our boat.
I don't think they're permanently assigned to this. They were assigned for this mission, right?
We have crew for a year.
Was it a year?
Yeah, the town paid for 1 year. And docking privileges. And
Right.
supplies.
In that case, I guess we just supply orders. Let's give them.
Yeah,
We're not going anywhere
I don't
today,
know,
or
shore leave for
Yeah,
a couple days?
let's
Like,
give them leave for
Take
2
a
days.
couple days off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, I'll
You have shore leave until we say you don't.
Are we still on the boat?
yeah,
Okay, Captain,
Captain.
Iron Hand?
yeah, cool. What's up?
Wave them over.
So now that we're back in town, we got a bit of business to attend to. I don't think we're going back out anytime soon. So for now, I guess we're taking some shore leave. You guys are free to do what you will.
Yeah.
Um,
But y'all are signed for a year, right? Or no?
We are.
Okay.
Once we're ready to get going to load up to head out somewhere for whatever reason, as of right now, we're not sure. Where should we contact you, or what should we do?
You should be able to find me, the Mariners Guild.
Mariners Guild. All right. That sounds good then. We'll check in with you here and there, but right now, just you guys are good. Good job, everybody.
Before we leave again, how much advance notice do we need from we know we're leaving till we need to till we can leave?
Give us a good 2 days notice. And you can send just word to the Mariners Guild to myself, make sure it reaches me, and I'll make sure that all of the accommodations are made.
Sounds perfect.
Perfect. Thank you, Captain.
Interesting couple of weeks it's been.
Yes. But
It's
we
getting more interesting as we
well
go.
is the dwarven person around?
Yeah.
Friend?
There's lots of dwarves around.
Is the one who lost their buddy around? Like,
Not that you can see.
no. Well, sorry we lost our crew. Hopefully we do not gain a reputation.
You can't blame yourself for
Casualties.
that. We were ambushed. Unfortunately, casualties are part of the job.
Right.
Thank you for an otherwise
Yeah.
smooth sailing trip. No small feat.
Of course. Well, as I said, reach out to me a couple of days before you're needing to head out. And it also may be perchance that the council may reach out to me directly as well.
You look fine in your young lad strapping man.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm gonna go ahead and go try to find us a cart. I'm gonna disboard the ship.
Yeah, you don't have to go
Disembark.
far before you find a little stall. The guy's just
How old is he?
What, Red? This is irrelevant information.
looks about 13.
Well, if it ain't a dock boy, I walk up to the child and I will say,
We want a cart.
"Indeed, I am looking for."
We got carts here.
Yeah, they got the 2-wheel ones or the 4-wheel ones. What type?
How many wheels you looking for?
All I need really is 2. I'm only pulling one thing, so I suppose
2 wheels for one thing? That sounds like a good combination. 5 gold.
All right, so hold on. 5 gold for a 2-wheel cart you pull on your own? That's come on. I
God,
bet.
you drive a hard bargain. All right, 3 gold.
All right, now look, I gotta tell you, kid, I've been on these docks for quite a bit now too. I wish Halem was here. Damn it.
Excuse me.
And I kind of know how the ins and outs here, and I don't know why you're trying to fleece me right
These
now.
carts are in high demand. High demand carts. 2 wheels, 4 wheels.
Is there anyone standing around? No. I like.
They're not here now. They're coming.
Does he look like he's
Two-
budgeted
I'll
off?
tell you what. I'll cut you a deal. 2 gold. 2 gold. 2 wheels. That's a gold per wheel. These are golden wheels.
I'll take 2 gold.
I sent a message. I was about to say. I was like, we have money.
It's the principle, Red. I know how he's
Well, you saved,
trying to.
and I
he's
message in your head. You saved 3 gold. I'm just sitting here like
5 silver at most is what renting a goddamn. Here you
Well, we
go.
could just
Here's
care-
your 2 gold.
So generous. So generous. Thank you. Here's a two wheels for 2 strapping 3 men, but 2 wheels.
Google, help me go get the chest. We got to put it on this cart.
Could you make a collapsible version of one of these?
I'm frazzled right now, Red. Maybe I
Like
have to think
hypothetically.
about it. Maybe an extendo one that goes.
He
as
talked
short
about
as-
like a year ago. He was going to build like a.
Oh yeah, has the wheels on the side and stuff. Like,
a wagon that can be. Yeah, that was. I read that down somewhere.
Need this back by the end of the day, or it's gonna be 5 gold deposit lost.
You got it, young
All right.
lad. Oh, Google and I go get the chest.
You hear him as you leave. Who needs a cart? Needs a cart.
how many carts are left? Like
There's like 8.
high demand.
All right, what are you doing with the cart?
Once we get the blue chest and just like plunk it down into this cart, I'll go. I assume it has like handles in the front, and I go and I grab them, and I'm gonna start hauling them to walking to the mansion.
Okay.
All right,
It's just
guys,
like a
y'all-
big Lowe's cart, like a flat with the handles on it.
Pretty much. Dude,
Push it.
well, it is just a 2-wheel cart. One of the wheels is a little like it's
Little
pretty,
wonky.
it's pretty good for a while,
Yeah.
but then about every 20 seconds it gets a good like and straightens back out. But it's enough to transport it across town as you make your way through town. Red, do me a favor. Make a perception check for me.
Good roll, nat 20.
Okay. As you're making your way through town, you're kind of on one of the main roads, making your way towards the manor. You make brief eye contact with someone rolling in on a wagon, an empty wagon at the moment as well. It's a familiar face. Let me pull it up. You see and make brief eye contact with this person. A red tiefling with yellow eyes. The clothing she wears is adorned with kind of macabre adornments, so like skulls and things like that. She just looks at you for just a moment and just kind of gives you a little. And you remember this is the woman who runs the curiosities stand that you'd been to once before, kind of just out of curiosity to see what kind of magic items she had. But she told you she kind of operates more in like specific requests and doesn't really have like a storefront per se. But yeah, she's piloting this cart with a horse in front of it, and you just kind of make a quick eye contact. She kind of nods at you, and then you pass ways. And that's pretty much it. And you continue on your way towards the manor.
Hey, what's her name? The magician lady with the shop. She specific request for magic things. Anyways, looks like she's back in town.
Oh,
If y'all remember her name.
Captain Zindros.
Captain Zindros.
So
That's
she-
her name.
So she may have gotten something. We should probably pit stop by there then once we're done with this.
Not to me, it's not by
She
shop.
wants to find like a underwater vessel or something at one
She was
point.
willing to trade it for something else. She wanted something.
Well, maybe we'll luck out and she'll take a shit ton of coin because we should have that.
I think she operates in bargaining
We'll
or
bargain with coin.
barter system, like this for that, not just gold for whatever.
Could offer our services for a month or something. I don't know. Something good.
We could sublease the boat.
We do have. I'll
the
pause and
cease
just look
and
back. We do
desist.
have one of those and a crew. We could just kind of.
Yeah, like all right, well, go do Uber, whatever with the boat. Just take people somewhere and come back. I don't know, charge them, whatever. We'll get a cut.
Let's continue marching.
Income,
Card.
passive income. We have assets. We should use them.
All right, so we're continuing on towards the manor. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Doesn't take long till you find yourself standing in front of this. Again, it's a very nice house, big house, just well worn, like it hasn't been kept up with. And you approach the front door. How are we doing this?
Once we pull up the door, I'm just gonna let the front of the cart hit the ground. I assume the box will slide to the front, and then I'll just motion to Red as he's walking towards the door.
The door, before you get to it, the door flies open. Aubric comes out. Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! You
You
rich got it!
You're rich again.
It's blue box.
Oh my god! Verthig! Verthig! They got the box! Verthig! And he just disappears back in the house.
I guess we should take it in.
I guess
I'll
you're
kind
right.
of like hold the door, like, so it doesn't like.
I'll pick up one end of it and look towards Kugal. You mind? And he'll grab the other. No. We can't take the cart inside. We gotta pick up the box.
But we should put the cart close.
Is it a small box or is it heavy? That was heavy.
It's a bulky box and it
pretty
is
stout.
heavy.
Okay.
The two of you could lift it though.
Yeah, we hoist it.
Yeah. Inside. Once you get inside, you see Verthig, the orc, kind of butler, runs up and goes to kind of assist you. Here, just set it right over here on the floor, right here. You see just in the background, Aubric kind of running across just like a doorway, and you hear him. They found it. I was holding out hope, but holy shit! Holy shit! I'm rich again! I'm so rich! And
That's
you hear,
awesome.
then you hear like a, and he comes back out. Hello.
We found your box.
Indeed, you did. And he goes up and he's like looking at it, and it's in one piece. Everything is held up as it was supposed to.
It's about the only thing that's in one piece right now from that boat.
The boat is not in one piece.
Well, the boat was. They picked up some stranger from a nearby island who likely cannibalized them, had some weird spider magic, rose a bunch of undead, and then some giant sea monster came and decided it wanted all of that and ripped it down to the bottom of the ocean.
Right.
Fuck off.
I
You're
mean,
not-
I would, but we're doing
do
business.
you have the thing? Like the smoke?
Oh,
the
you
pipe?
know what? Actually, yeah. If you
Yeah,
want to
check
see for
this out.
yourself,
It's not just that works.
check this out.
This is what happened.
You're doing the pipe of remembrance.
Yeah.
I blow out the last five heroic deeds we did,
You see him look into
or
it,
maybe it's three of them.
and the smoke kind of forms all of these events that have transpired over the last couple weeks. You see his face just like drop. So that son of a bitch didn't steal my boat.
It was kind of drifting halfway. What am I? What's the word? Halfway, like kind of in
Adrift?
water.
It was beached.
Yeah. There was water coming in when we found it.
Oh, we left his logbook with Captain Ironhand too.
Yeah.
Suppose
The
we could-
captain has the book of what happened.
We can bring that to you if you're interested.
Right.
We can retcon that. I run off and get it. There it is.
So Conrad didn't steal my ship then.
We didn't see Conrad on there. Or,
Hey,
well,
we
at
weren't-
least the time we were there.
I don't know how thorough we were checking those cocoons.
Yeah.
Were we?
Cocoons?
Well, there was
Or the
some weird
spider
spider
stuff.
shaman on there.
Yeah. It's a guy with blood runes and stuff. We dealt with him.
We did.
I'm certainly
He was
glad
that
I
guy in the swamp.
decided to hire you and not try to do this myself. I feel I would have shared a similar fate as that boat.
Well, the whole trip wasn't without casualties. We lost a crewmate.
Didn't lose a-
Ironically, after all that danger, too. It was on the way back. We got jumped by some damn Sahugans in the middle of the night.
Not us, though. Aelin is still with us, the other person.
Oh, yeah, she's taking care of a dog. There's the one before of us.
Yeah,
She loves her dog, though.
Indeed, even with the sea princes at bay, it's still dangerous work, which is why it pays so well. My condolences to your shipmate.
Google, what you said you saw him. Who was he again? He was a dwarf fella. He was in the rowboat, wasn't he? With us, maybe? Google's, he's thinking. But your box, look at
That's
this.
the same guy. Wait.
Indeed.
Yes.
And you know what? I don't have it now, but I will include the 500 gold crown reward for Conrad's head. Even though it seems he is not the asshole that I thought he was. I'm, if nothing else, a man of my word. So I'll hold good to that. So, the agreed upon amount, 300 gold to each. Wait, wasn't there 4 of you?
Yes, she is running
with
an
the dog.
errand. She is still living.
She
just-
didn't come in here last time either because of the. Is this person real?
She has a thing for animals, like a super soft spot. It's animals first, then business. And she was fine letting us do business, then hang out with animals.
Okay.
But she did keep us alive.
So you're not just trying to scam me out of an extra 300 gold.
She was in the smoke.
Oh yeah, when I blew the smoke, remember the one wearing the marine killer armor?
Yes.
That grabbed a hold of
She
something.
destroyed a door.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's her.
All right. Look, you've brought me everything I've asked for, and then some. So, you won't catch me trying to short you on anything. So, 300 to each. Verthek! The gold! Yes, sir. Kind of disappears to a back room. So, this is wonderful. We should celebrate. Not now. I have things to do. I need to make sure everything is in here. Oh, and I suppose there's something in there that you wanted as well, yes?
Put on Andrew's
There
phone.
is, yes. There is information, I believe,
All right.
that we are looking for.
Well, if you'll excuse me for a moment, so you're all kind of standing in this room, this kind of front room, foyer, where the box is sitting right now, and he kind of gestures you to go like into another room, like into the living room where you were in before. There's a password to open this, and it is something I'd like to keep secret. If you would please excuse me.
You're not worried if it was tampered with or something?
Oh, there's absolutely no chance. I can see this thing is completely undamaged, and the magics around this are quite strong. It is very much impenetrable without the code word.
Sure. I'll just turn and walk.
Verthek, they'll be in the living room.
Are y'all following? What are y'all doing?
You hear? Okay. So a few you go into this kind of larger kind of living space there where you were sitting initially, and you hear after a moment a kind of a loud clicking sound, and then a it's all here. And shortly after he walks back into the room, Vertheg enters about the same time with 4 big bags of jingly goodness, and goes to hand each of you one. He hands you two. And Aubrek comes in with it's an envelope, but it's like thick. It's made out of it's still paper, but sealed with wax. And goes to hand it. He sees you have your hands full there, and goes and hands it to you. Here's what you're asking for. I assume you know how to get it into the correct hands.
Yes, and I'll tuck it in my robe.
All right. Look, I am quite good friends with Gellin Primwater, the council member. I'm sure you are know him quite well. He owns quite a few boats. I'm going to organize a pleasure cruise for all of us to attend. Some real R&R, something we can kind of kick back, decompress, and
Cole looks
celebrate.
uneasy as soon as he's saying all that.
He what?
Starts looking uneasy.
Dude, we could be the featured guest on a pleasure cruise.
He looks at you.
Talk about publicity.
Something wrong?
This would be an amazing time.
There's a lot of things happening out on the waters right now, Red. Is a pleasure cruise really the wisest thing?
We could keep it close to shore.
Oh, and there will be plenty of security. Always is. Quite safe. We don't go very far out. It's just up and down the coast. We never lose sight of the land. Just a little R&R. It'll take a few days to organize, but I tell you what, it's been so long since I've had the luxury of doing it, but I know that I can get Gellin to let us use his boat. We can invite some of the Saltmarsh royalty, if you will, and just kind of enjoy the day.
That sounds great. Just let us know and we'll be there.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. You can see he's just all smiles all the way.
That's right.
Like nothing can ruin this person's day right now.
That's fantastic.
Would you care anyone for a drink?
I'm all right now.
We do need to go report to the council what's happened. Well,
You came to me first.
to
How
some
noble.
people first. Well, we need to go talk to someone about something who's on the council.
So mysterious.
Wink.
We do need
Like
to
he
meet
were-
up at the town hall.
Out of character, like he knew that it was Anders, right? That
Yeah.
was like, okay, that's. I was trying
Yeah.
to. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, yeah. Anyways, we must go talk to somebody at the council about.
Right.
this. Anyways,
Well, from what I understand, that's a very dangerous envelope you're holding, so be careful.
what envelope?
Exactly.
Actually, real quick, and I'll walk over to Red. And I'll lean close to his ear. Did you mention something about 10,000 gold city defense thing?
Yeah, I was gonna, and I'll just kind of like stroke my beard. I was gonna bring it up to Anders.
I say, I go, oh, and I pat him on the shoulder. Okay, I guess we're good.
Yes, we're gonna head off and talk to nobody at nowhere.
That's the best place to be.
Correct. Glad we could help. I'm sure we'll be in touch about that party.
It's going to be amazing.
All right, let's get out of here.
Verthik, see them out. See them
Let's
out. Make
go,
sure they
let's
have
go.
what they need.
Oh, can you do us a quick favor while we're leaving?
Anything.
Can you take a cart back to a dock boy?
No, we will do that.
I could arrange for Verthig to do that.
Perfect.
Verthig, do you mind taking a cart down to the docks? Sure. Where?
I give the boy's description and also his mannerisms.
Little teenager, dark hair, about yay high.
Try to scam you? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm going to need some extra gold.
We already paid in advance for it.
That
should just
doesn't
be
matter.
Oh.
Little shit. I'll take it back for you.
Well, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I guess we're on our way
All right, to the nowhere.
to the nowhere.
Batman.
He kind of Verthig ushers you out. And after you get out and the door closes, you hear just another like jubilous exclamation from Aubrek. They did it!
All right.
Yeah, I was just gonna mention that at Anders since he sent us here.
Well, we got paid, and And apparently he's given a 500 gold bonus. I don't know how we get that.
What was in the? There were 300 each in the bags. That's what I said.
300 gold apiece.
Jackpot, baby.
How do we redeem that extra 500? We normally head down
Well,
to that.
he said he didn't have it, but he'd get it to us eventually.
I got you.
I wonder if this was the
300
last of his
gold.
gold he had on him. 1,200 gold.
Could be.
It's a lot of gold. Now I'm rich, baby.
Did neither of y'all feel like an idea of a bunch of people who probably aren't good fighters getting on a ship for a pleasure cruise right now? Is
We could really insist. So I'm sure with that, there has to be permits and all that, and it has to go through the council.
you think he's going to get red taped out of it? Sounds like he knows people red.
As part of the association with us, as bureaucracy has such a negative connotation, but I figure we are part of the bureaucracy now of Saltmarsh. We could insist on heavy security, safety regulations, keeping it closer to the shore, things like that.
I guess if he's going to do it no matter what, he'd be better off with us there anyhow. So,
Plus, with what's going on, it may not be a bad idea to have some kind of festival. Maybe it could be like a dock party, instead of like a pleasure cruise, it could be party at the docks or something like that. I don't know. The nicer part of the docks,
all right. Well, I guess
We say the good part of town.
Yeah.
I guess
I
it
don't know
could.
what the shady dock party is.
Nowhere near that fucking bridge.
Yeah. Bridge hates me.
I guess it could work out. You
I
feel
hate
the
it.
same, Kugal?
City could use a party.
All right. Maybe the morale will help folks. Or yeah, you agree? All right, good.
Right, Siri.
I guess let's go see Anders and hand him the remind me again what
I don't have anything in your pocket. I do, but I look around. Like nobody's here except for Aelin. But
Yeah, I mean, there's a few people walking down the road, but it didn't seem like there's anybody like.
yeah, coming to like, what's going on over here? But think of the party at the we could have like speedboat racing and stuff too.
No, not the party. What we got out of that box?
All right, so this information, if I'm not mistaken, I'd have to think about it. I need to talk to Aelin again.
Oh.
Just to be 100% on here. But this was in the box that he took out.
Hmm?
If I remember right, there's some kind of information about the council and someone on it and their relatives, if I remember right.
There's a traitor among them, I thought.
Something tying into that. And I've been racking my brain on it, and I cannot quite place what it is. Pulling it back out again and just kind of looking at it. It's sealed, right? So it's.
Is it something we should look
It is
at?
something. You heard Albrecht. It needs to get to somewhere, and I need to run this by Aelin again, but we can't look at it. It's it'd be tampered with.
I suppose so.
Stuff, but there's information about something, and it's on the tip of my tongue, but I cannot place what it is.
There's something damning in there.
Yeah, there's heavy things.
I guess we'll find
I
out.
can't remember who it is about and who we need to take it to.
Wait! I thought we had to take it to Anders. Do we?
It's about Anders' mom.
It's
Something to do with Anders.
That's
that
what,
note's about Anders' mom.
maybe Patra. I've got
That sounds
the
weird.
name is like ringing in my head, but I don't have anything.
Petra died
Beyond
to an
it.
illness. I thought. What? No,
That's why we need to talk to Aelin about it. Just to get us all together, sit down, try and remember what it is before we even start saying, "Hey, we have this. It's for you." 'Cause we don't want it to go to the wrong person. So it's like.
So we're not heading to town hall.
Well, we can go report. We're just not going to talk about this. So we can always go back and be like, "Hey, look, we got this."
Can I dig deep into my awesome memory again and remember specifically why this letter is important or where it should go?
Make a history check with advantage.
Yes. But I want to see two of them. Okay. Double nat 20?
Wow.
Double a 40? What?
27 total?
It's really rubbing off.
Why in the history check? Though,
Bouncing back the other way. Yeah, no, you are able to recall that this was they were very careful in trying to separate Anders from this to the point where Anders wouldn't even talk to you directly about it in his office, and they sent Skarin and Vertheg to Aylin's house
that's right.
directly to make sure that you would agree to do this mission first, and then you had the meeting there in the mansion with Aubrek. They said that there was, in addition to all the promissory notes and everything that were in there for Aubrek, he was stashing some damning information about somebody on the council that could potentially ruin them or worse. That Anders wanted to get a hold of. It was something that his parents, he found that his parents knew about. They knew it was stashed in this box, and then when they found that the ship was adrift, it was kind of a win-win for everybody. So they get their information on something shady going on in the council, and Aubrek gets his fortunes back.
It's all coming back to me.
Ideally, you could deliver it to Anders or his butler, Skarin.
So they met us at Aylin's place last time, but
Right. They came to us and said, "Hey, you need to go talk to this person here. We just want to make sure." Is that where they said it?
I think we could give it to either his one of those who came to Aylin's, or we can give it right to Anders. I don't think there's a reason to keep it from him.
I would say to Anders directly.
Agreement?
If it was, yes. But probably alone in his office and just like.
Indeed. Let's head up there. We're going to start marching to town hall.
Okay. So all in all, probably since you've docked and are now making your way towards town hall, probably about 2 hours has passed, just through all of these things that have happened. As you kind of get more towards the town center, it's midday. It's very busy. There's lots of people milling about. Shops are up and running. There's a lot going on. And you, let's see. Everybody make a perception check for me.
Oh, don't dick with us right now.
19.
My gauntlets is hot.
My gauntlets is hot.
10.
Okay.
Wait, no, perception?
Perception.
13.
Okay.
14.
Okay. Red. As you are all kind of making your way through town, you feel somebody kind of... It's not unusual for people to kind of bump shoulders, bump into each other, right? You feel somebody bump into your shoulder, and you feel a little bit of a tug on one of your pockets. As you kind of turn around and look, this person is already kind of... Whatever happened, you can't tell who did it. It's crowded, but you felt a little tug at your pocket.
Everything all right, Red? What's going on?
Red kind of stops.
Yeah. Somebody bumped it.
Okay, did they...
No,
Are
I
you
wasn't like
mad?
that. Wasn't thinking about it.
What is going on, Red? What?
I, like,
Is it the
look
bridge?
Back and like they're just heads.
It's just heads moving around.
Yeah, somebody bumped into me and probably took something.
Give a little pat down.
On me.
Yeah, see if you're missing something then.
I kind of like go to the side of it.
You move over to the curb.
I'm usually pretty good about this. Yeah, what's going on?
What are we doing? Checking pockets?
Yeah.
You reach down and feel your envelope is still there.
Good, because I had it right here.
Mhm.
I put it on my breastplate.
What's odd is there is another piece of paper in your front right pocket.
Oh. I like.
What you missing? You get
I
pickpocketed?
send a message to each other. Someone put something in my pocket.
First pickpocket.
Yeah. I'll send him another message. It's another letter in my other pocket.
Oh,
Come stand beside me. I'm gonna like.
we go out.
I'm gonna like wall up. All right, I'm gonna pull this out and see what I got going on. Take a look at it, kind of.
So as you pull it out,
Just like that.
it's not like a sealed letter. It's a piece of paper that's been like folded like 4 times.
Unfold it, see what's going on. All right, what do we got?
Handwritten note. On it, it says, "Meet me tonight. Come alone. Zendros."
What we got, Red? We all right?
It says, I repeat it back. Meet me tonight alone from Xander. That's the tiefling person. That's the thing.
Alone.
It doesn't say where. Just meet me alone tonight. I assume we're shop.
Yeah.
She wants you to go there alone?
Right.
Yeah, she does.
Very strange.
Just
What are you giggling about?
just you. Just that's so. Is
Yeah,
this
just
a?
me?
I'll lean a little close to him. I'll say, "This is like a Tovenard thing. Is it like your 100 people or what?"
No. Well, let's not say that again. Let's not mention that. No, but she wouldn't know that.
Maybe it's a magic.
Because those
person thing.
people, at least, I mean, y'all have seen it recently. They just say, "Hey, I'm better than you. You're a POS," and then it's time to go.
That did happen twice.
And-
I think.
And then, yeah, because then there were the people in the horses going to the mansion. They didn't know. They were just like,
Right.
but I don't think that's her. I don't think she would be a part of that.
All right. Well, I guess
But that's interesting.
that's your call then. Is that something you want to do?
Well, I mean, we could, if you want to go like post up outside the shop, I can just go in myself.
I feel like that ain't coming alone. I feel like that's together. I'm down for that. If you want me to.
Or I mean, like on this side of the street. I mean, there's some really,
Can we like hide in a bush or something? Or
Yeah, you can pull up in a Crown Vic and just like
sit in the car while you go check. All right.
it's in the car.
Okay, we'll get Aelin to get in the ride too when that happens. I suppose. Let's continue on. To
We
the
should have
town
kept that
hall
cart. We could just get in the car.
here. Just hide in the cart, drapes over it.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, well,
We'll think about it.
Yeah,
let
we'll think
let
about
us know
it.
what
Yeah,
you want to do.
all right.
All right.
Continue on town hall.
All right. Heading off to town hall. That's where we're going to go ahead and call it for this evening.
Solo missions is scary.
Right.
Solo missions is scary.
That's okay though. They chose the best person, the teleport master. He can go this, there, everywhere, in a matter of 2
That's
seconds.
As long as I can see where it is, yes.
My special eyes.
Right. So if we're stuck in the shop and shit goes down, I can just zip across the room. It was nice because I could see the where the railing ends and like stuff.
You just
Zip
tiptoe
there.
right on it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Good job, everybody.
I didn't feel like I did a good job.
You did a great job.
I think my rolls were 1, 1, 3, 5, and 10 in combat.
I've had
Those are my magic
those
numbers.
nights are rough, man. I've had those. It's just like, I have these great ideas. I'd love to do this. 1.
Yep.
Damn it. Oh, either way, you guys made it back. Made it all the
We're
way
in
back.
town.
You got the payload.
Yeah, we've got a lot of money. We gotta go. To
We
the
got
store.
paid.
It's time to go shopping, boys.
We gotta go buy
I
some
forgot
big
to ask
stuff.
what day it is.
I can tell you.
we
It
were gone
is
10 days.
It is the 15th of Myrtle.
Your armor will be ready in 4 days.
Takes
Because
a
it was
while.
14 days from the 5th of Myrtle. And then we need the photos. The original
Wow.
stuff will be back 2 weeks from the 6th.
I didn't say 14 days. I said 2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks.
These are 10-day weeks.
Still a little longer. A little longer.
Well, it'll still be 19th, right? Will that work?
No, it'd be the 26th.
Oh, you said 2 weeks. You didn't say 14 days.
It's 10 days, 10 days.
So it's 20 days.
But that was 10 days y'all knocked out in like 3 sessions.
20
true.
days.
So
A lot of sailing.
Oh, and then same with the frames. It's not
considering
too-
the entire campaign has taken over the course of
what,
10,
a month.
20, 25 days so far total. And y'all did 10 of those in 3 sessions. So,
Pretty good. Not bad.
not bad. Not bad. We started on the 20th of Tarsak.
Well, we removed Emperor of the Waves, and then we added 2 things: salmon and some big fish to eat. and then
Salmon and the big fish.
I have a side quest.
That's on the list, yeah? We'll have to go
On
over
the
that
list,
again.
meet Zendros.
What will happen? We'll find out next time. Again, just as a reminder, we will not be here on the 11th. We are going to miss a week of Saltmarsh, so the suspense will remain a little longer.
Linger.
But it'll be worth it. It's good shit. Promise. Anyways, that's going to do it for us tonight. We'll be back on Wednesday. You got Spelljammer Wednesday,
Yes.
and then Obelisk next Friday. So we'll see you then. Please like if you like the video, subscribe if you want to support the channel.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. Yeah, we're cool. We're fun to hang out with. So yeah, that's all I got. Thank you, everybody. Have a great evening. See you next time.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.